Bell HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Listen on the app.
Online, in the car, it's on all the time.
Ready, set.
You know, I wrote to your station manager about your show, and the funny things that you think funny aren't funny, yet you're still on the air.
Turn it up. We giving the show.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. It is 5:59, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. This is Johnny's house on a Tuesday morning. All right, hope you saw the eclipse, but today it's going to be a lot of sunshine today. Kind of breezy with a high of 83. Right now, 64.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So CBS has announced the series finale for a couple of things and like the dates. So CBS is saying goodbye to 3 shows next month. Bob Hart's Abishola?
Oh, that's our boy.
Abishola?
Oh, yeah, Billy Gardell show.
Oh, is
yeah.
it?
It had a good run, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah.
That's good, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's going to end after 5 seasons on Monday, May 6th.
Okay.
It'll be followed that night will be the season finale for NCIS and NCIS Hawaii.
They're getting rid of both of
So
those?
those are like the season finales.
Oh,
but the
season
other
finale.
one,
Okay.
then there on Thursday, May 16th, the Big Bang Theory prequel series, Young Sheldon.
Yes, series
That's
finale.
going to air the series finale as well. It'll include cameos from like Jim Parsons, and so
Yeah, that's his spinoff show.
Yeah.
But, I mean, young Sheldon was ready to go to college, so they couldn't.
Right.
So they're like,
Can't always be young.
Yeah, in college, he turned into Big
so
Bang
the
Theory.
next one is Friday the 17th, which is SWAT. That's going to end after 7 seasons. Then it's going to be followed by the season finales of Fire Country and then Blue Blood. So like right now,
Blue Blood? Oh, wow.
Yeah. So right now, I feel like a lot of networks are going to be flipping to like the springtime and all that stuff. So that is what they have announced. But it looks like in May, most of those are going to be ending.
Okay.
Robert Downey Jr. would happily play Iron Man again.
Yeah.
Saw that.
Well, they would happily have him back
I
because
know.
Marvel's taking a turn for the worse.
It really has. I feel like these past couple of movies that they've
Yeah.
made, like
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, this is stupid.
They got away from what they did.
Yeah. And like a lot of people, even their actors and actresses that are in those roles are like, it just
Yeah.
wasn't the script and all that
It's
stuff.
like
just
it had
wasn't
this,
good.
everything had this momentum, and then it just
Yep.
stopped. It just stopped.
Yeah.
I think
so.
when you start losing like main characters, like people start to lose interest a little bit.
You think so?
Well, no one cared about the new ones that they brought in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they cared about
Robert
Iron
Downey
Man and Tony
Jr.
Stark. They cared about that. They
Yeah.
don't care about these new people.
Yeah.
So, but he's like, I will happily return as Iron Man if he's ever asked. He said it's like.
Oh, he
part
threw that
of-
out there.
Yeah.
He
And
tossed
that's what
that
he's
right out
saying.
the air.
He's like, it's part of my DNA.
Yeah.
He's like, that role chose me. And I was like, okay. So, and he's like, I never say ever bet against like the Marvel president or anything like that because it's a losing bet.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, he's putting it out there. Of course, I don't know. Anything
Man.
is possible.
I know I was watching the one where he died.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting around, I hear people, and I'm like,
Yo, that was one of me. That's
Was
me.
it?
I cried.
and I'm like, damn, I wish I cared about him.
I've
that
never
much.
seen it because I don't watch those movies.
Really?
I watch just Iron Man and just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
knew he died
Yeah.
because it was in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Far From Home. So I knew that, but I didn't. I don't watch any of the other.
Like multiverse.
I don't watch
whatever.
any other comic book movies, but Iron Man, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
That's it.
That's
Yep.
funny. Eddie Van Halen's family ordered pizza after he died. I don't know why this is a story coming up now, but they were saying that he absolutely loved pizza and burritos. So they had a pizza party in the hospital room after he passed away.
I mean, you know what? They looked at it and said he would have wanted us to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, I kind of feel like it's very morbid to talk about this, but yeah, the same thing that he loved pizza, so they ordered it right after he passed away. And, you know, she was like, I forget who suggested it, but they were all like, oh, let's just have some pizza because Eddie would want that. But, so yeah, the people in the hospital were just like, yeah, you guys can stay, I guess, and eat
Now, was
pizza. in here.
his body still there?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That'd be extra morbid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but that's what she was saying. She was like, we wanted to have a little party for him, and they allowed it.
No, good. Got to honor the wishes, man.
Yeah.
We come back, those stories that are weird, but they're so true. With Brian next on Johnny's House.
Direct from Hollywood with Ryan Seacrest.
Beyonce's new country album, Cowboy Carter, is certainly sizzling in the States. But it's also making a big impact in the UK, which is nothing new for Beyonce, but it is for the format she's decided to tackle, with Cowboy Carter outpacing the rest of the top 5 albums combined to claim number 1 on the UK charts. It's become the first country album in history to do so. Keep in mind, while there is an audience for country in Britain, it typically isn't nearly as large as in the States. But Beyonce has a rabid fan base across the UK who propelled it to the top and helped her make history. Cowboy Carter's out now.
That's direct from Hollywood.
What's keeping you from learning the language you've always wanted to speak?
Too hard.
Takes too long.
Not with Babbel. Babbel's interactive lessons, podcasts, games, and more make learning fun.
Fun isn't hard.
Right. And in 10 minutes a day, Babbel's bite-sized lessons are designed to get you having real conversations in as little as 3 weeks.
That's not long.
It's not hard.
It's perfect.
It starts here. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
You got a service dog?
Actually, he's a deals dog. Since I'm looking for a new car, I trained him to sniff out awesome rates, member discounts, and fast decisions. Cool, huh?
But you know Navy Federal Credit Union has all those things, right?
You're right. He's got the scent. Oh, wait. Nope. That's just the bacon in my pocket.
Apply for a Navy Federal Credit Union auto loan online, at a branch, or in our mobile app. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Message and data rates may apply. Visit NavyFederal.org for more information.
Let's clear out winter and clean up the lawn with Spring Black Friday savings at the Home Depot. Right now, get the Ryobi One Plus leaf blower for just $89 and make your lawn work easier with a powerful 90 miles an hour of clearing power. Plus, you can buy it online and pick it up in store, getting you outside sooner. Get your yard spring ready with the Ryobi One Plus leaf blower, now just $89 during Spring Black Friday at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. See store at homedepot.com/delivery for details.
Ready for 3 days of extraordinary store-wide savings at International Diamond Center. Next weekend, April 19th through 21st, you get extra savings across the board. Up to 20% off. Rings, bands, bracelets, earrings, even thousands of engagement ring mounting. This is the spring event everyone waits for. With all new fashion jewelry and a new selection of exquisite diamonds. Best prices of the year and up to 3 years, zero interest financing. Don't miss this once-a-year spring store-wide sale. April 19th through 21st. And only at International Diamond Center. All 4 Orlando locations.
Right now at Macy's, it's time for a spring refresh. Shop our great shoe sale and save 30 to 40% off Tommy Hilfiger, Madden Girl, and more top names. And take 35 to 70% off during our diamond sale for a little sparkle that goes with everything. Plus, get our lowest prices of the season with 20 to 60% off furniture, mattresses, and more specials. Download the app for even more great deals at Macy's. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Mostly sunny today with a high of around 83.
Hey guys, Chef Justin with Fresh from Florida here, reminding you that Fresh from Florida sweet corn is in season now. And for amazing sweet corn recipes, visit freshfromflorida.com. Fresh from Florida, there's sunshine in every bite.
6:17. It is Johnny's house. Breezy today and a lot of sunshine, getting up to about 83. It is 64 this morning. Brian, what's some of the weird stories that are true?
Well, everybody's, trying to get their booties big. That's the thing now, Nice big booties.
Yep.
Well, Texas police have arrested a mother-daughter team, 56-year-old Consuela Maria Dabo.
Performing fake.
And her 18-year-old daughter, Isabella, were traveling across the country.
Yep.
They were traveling doctors giving fake butt injections for $6,000 a pop.
I heard about this story, and the first thing I said was, ain't that the most Miamiest thing I've ever heard?
Well, this was in Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So they probably got all their drugs that they were injecting and whatnot across the border, which is why it makes Texas make sense.
Yeah.
So they were actually going to inject this unlabeled brown liquid into the booty of a customer on Wednesday, but said customer was an undercover police officer that was ready to make the bust. They actually gave her Xanax as well to calm her down.
Oh my goodness.
So that's a double whammy because they didn't have a prescription for Xanax either. And so obviously they got arrested. They've been charged with delivering a controlled substance obviously you can't have Xanax and practicing without a medical license.
You really want a BBL really bad. When some traveling person that ain't my doctor say, look, this normally costs you $40,000. Hop in the back of this truck.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up for $6,000.
Well, see, Consuela says she wasn't even doing it for the money. She was doing it for the good of the people.
Exactly.
But she said people want butts and they can't afford it, so that's why we're here, to give you butts.
I just saw the pictures of them.
Because you can't afford it.
And they got booties for days. Yeah.
It's just their mugshot, so I don't know what their booties look like, but they look like they've got some awful work done. I bet you they just practice on each other.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Like injecting just random things.
Yeah, I would imagine. I'm not sure what brown liquid it was. It's funny that they're putting brown liquid into someone's booty, because usually, other way.
Wow. Wow.
So, Johnny and I, we're always on the forefront of the trends that come out, the
always.
fashion trends.
Trendsetter, on the cutting edge.
We jumped on the crop tops for men.
Yep. And the little onesies.
Onesie, we jumped
remember
on that.
You remember that, don't you, Ray?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
I wouldn't. Okay, go ahead.
We might want to jump on this one.
All right, what is it now?
And I've actually already jumped on it, at least around the house.
Before I even hear the story, I'm not doing it, but go ahead.
It looks like plumber crack is the new fashion trend in the celebrity world, according to Cut Magazine.
What?
Yes, they say butt cleavage is the new thing. So we might want to go ahead and jump on that.
Wow, that's insane.
You got low rise,
You got a photo?
No, I don't have. I just have my.
So it's
my
low
notes.
rise pants for men where you can see the booty.
Low rise in the back, see, so you have a little butt crack showing, so you can have butt cleavage.
You don't want to do that? I don't want to do that.
Okay. I saw a post of these jeans are about to drop, and the front part of the woman's pocket is like open for you to quite literally go to the movies with yourself. I'm not joking.
Wow.
This just came out. Yeah.
That has absolutely nothing to do with butt cleavage, but thank you.
I'm just saying the trend of these jeans these days are quite wild.
Crazy.
Let's see.
Wow.
So you don't want to do that with me?
Nah, you're on your own, bro.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. The other day I was doing something. I'm like, there's a breeze back. Oh man, my butt cracked.
Oh my God.
That bothered me. I'm like, oh.
Well, frequently around the house, because I just wear basketball shorts that the elastic has seen better days. So frequently around the house, I rock the butt cleavage. But you don't want to do that
I'm
together.
Good with that.
Like next time we have an appearance, perhaps.
If you need to take me off the cutting edge list, I understand.
You could start an OnlyFans with that. There you go.
With butt cleavage.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Do it.
Johnny says no.
Nah, I'm a pass on that one.
Okay.
Fine. I'm off the cutting edge list.
I thought we'd just give him some options. You and I.
All right, next Johnny's House podcast live.
Butt cleavage, baby.
If it's still a thing, I'll do it.
Okay, got you. Got you. And this is a crazy story, which is why it fits perfectly right here. There is a woman who went viral before because she married a zombie doll that she fell in love with.
Have we talked about this story before?
We talked about her, yes.
Okay.
Now she has expanded into a polyamorous relationship with a new doll that she has met. Now, I'm not sure how she met this doll online, but apparently they met online, according to the story.
Wow.
So she has a husband already, a doll, and now she's got another husband, another doll. And they asked how, her previous doll husband feels about it. And she said it's cool because they're friends.
Yeah.
So it's totally okay. In fact, at the wedding, her doll children attended the wedding as well.
She's got no friends or family.
Well, the thing is whoever's reporting this story, they need to stop and get this woman some
Yes,
help.
yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
you're exploiting her.
Well, you would think she has no friends or family, but her grandfather was the one who performed the ceremony.
Yeah,
so she at least got a
Okay,
grandpa.
He's probably like 99.
Did she say he's alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question, Johnny.
He actually exists.
He's probably got dementia.
Yeah.
Has no idea where he is.
She's like, look, I understand it's a unique relationship. Y'all don't maybe understand it. She said, I get criticism all the time.
Whoever's reporting this need to stop.
So she said, look, just so y'all know, I am in therapy, and the therapist sees nothing wrong with it because our relationships are loving, doll relationships.
That's some woke culture right there.
The first time with the first zombie husband, that was funny. Now you're bringing in somebody else.
that's funny.
You might want to go
No,
ahead.
but they friends, though.
You might want to go ahead and seek a little.
The two dolls are friends with each other, so it's okay.
Think first, fire that therapist.
Yeah.
Fire that therapist.
I just want to know how you meet a doll online.
I'm going to try right now.
Like, I don't
Now,
understand that.
If there's a third follow-up to this, we getting involved.
We'll see what happens.
As a show, we getting involved.
We'll see what happens.
That needs to stop. All right, we come back, going to talk about the eclipse and find out some things you thought that might have been lame, but it was pretty cool. Coming up, Johnny's House.
From Oviedo to Ocoee, you're waking up with Johnny's House on XL 1067. More next.
Need tires but waiting on that tax refund? No need to wait. At R&R Tire Express, keep your tax refund and get started for no money down on select discounted in-stock tires. Big savings on brand name tires. Then pay them off over time with our flexible payment options and no credit needed. Includes installation, rotate, balance, flat repair at $300 value, free. Keep your tax refund and get started for no money down at R&R Tire Express. Locations rnrtires.com. If you're looking...
Whether it's food for meetings or company events, EasyCater has everything you need to make food for work, work. And that means all you have to do is sit back and take credit.
Wow, a vegan and a meat lover taco bar? Jill, you're the best.
Oh, all I did was use EasyCater.
Take the credit, Jill.
Well, I guess I sort of
Take it.
invented taco bars.
Too far, Jill. Too far. EasyCater has everything you need to make food for work, work. 100,000 restaurants, one platform. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
By now, you've heard all of our ads. America's largest injury law firm. It means that when you hire us, you get a legal army. When it comes to law, size matters. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Text.
You want a sub freshly sliced to order? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want the perfect radio idea? You go to me. Like this. I'm a lone ninja warrior. By night, I glide unseen across the rooftops, watching my enemies from the shadows. By day, I go to Jersey Mike's, watching someone freshly slice my sub. My blade is called Shadow. His blade is a Berserba brand meat slicer. Clearly, I have much to learn about this land. Freshly sliced just for you. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
Construction on the eastbound and westbound I-4 has the exit ramps to the Greenway and Seminole closed, and westbound I-4 has 2 right lanes closed west of International Speedway Boulevard with construction. On northbound Florida's Turnpike, we're slow from the 408 into State Road 429, where 3 right lanes and the exit ramp are closed. The westbound 408 ramp to northbound Florida's Turnpike is also closed with roadwork. See traffic problems? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
go from housewife to a sneaky link. Got you round in all type of Benzes and Rolls. Girl, you used to ride in the rinky dink. I'm the one put you in that Leontay. Fashion over model, I put you on the runway. You was rocking Coach bags, got you Sinead. Side bitch in Frisco, I call her my baby. I got a girl, but I still feel alone. If you plan me, that mean my home ain't home. Having nightmares are going through your phone. Can't even record, you got me out my zone.
Know if you're playing me, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know. If you're playing me, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know.
If you creeping, just don't let me find out. Get a hotel, never bring them to the house.
If you're better off that way, baby, all that I can say. If you're gonna do your thing, then don't go back to
The Weekend and Creeping 634. When did you think of something and say, man, this is going to be whack? Then you did it. It's like, you know what? This is pretty cool. We'll get into it. It's Johnny's house. Out the glasses. Right there at the sun. And it hit right to my eyeball. I can't see. And it left a mark there for at least, I'd say, a good 30 minutes. And I was like, what did I do? What? Don't do that. Because I'm like, wow, you can see him. And then I just flipped him down, still looking at the sun, flipped him back up. Eyes couldn't see.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I see, and now I'm a living example on why you shouldn't do that, because it's stupid.
Is it because of bad jokes I made all day telling you to look at the sun? Is that what it is?
Maybe it was just because we just thought it was just the funniest thing. Don't look at the sun.
It's just such a dumb thing to have to tell people.
It is.
Yeah.
And then just to do it.
Yeah.
Out of the blue. So yesterday, I'm in the car line like I am every day. And I said, well, let me see. And I looked at the clock, and I remember we mentioned that it actually starts a little earlier. So I put the glasses on, looked up, and I was like, oh, it was just a little, a little carve out. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that's pretty neat. Looked down. Just before the kid got in the car, I looked up again. I was like, wow. He gets in the car. He's like, oh, you got glasses? I said, yeah, I got you a pair too. Check it out. And it's okay. So we get home. It's maybe about 20 minutes till 3, and it actually peaked at 3:03.
Yep.
And so, we go outside and we look up. Okay. And 3:03 went up, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. It was something really cool about it. You look at it and you just see this thing happen. So then we went inside, and Lester Holt was on location somewhere. So they were all around the globe.
Yeah.
And it just got dark. And I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. And I just thought it was going to be stupid because, this is one of the things that happen all the time. But after it was over, I was like, wow, that was really, really cool.
It's neat.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's just something different.
If we were in the place where it went total dark, it would have been really cool.
Yes.
Like, you could see it turns into Twilight, basically.
That's what I kept watching.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy thing about that is that, all for the last couple of weeks, our boss was like, what you guys want to do with the eclipse? I'm like, well, we only going to see so-and-so, so it's not a big thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I just realized that it was in Ray's old hometown.
Yeah.
We could have gone.
Yeah,
That's true.
In Rochester,
Yes!
my aunt was like, it went completely dark for like a minute.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, I'm like, what?
And I heard today it was like, Boston, Rochester area.
Yep.
I was like,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't think it was going to be cool.
Well, we were giving away a trip to San Antonio
Yeah.
to stay on in a winery
Yeah.
and watch it. Now,
What?
they had bad weather, but
Yeah.
we
Yeah, I
were
was gonna
giving
say, which
away.
by the way, I got that coming up in celebrity news.
Yeah, but we were giving away a flyaway to this winery in
Yes.
San Antonio to watch the whole thing. Yeah.
And I saw Cleveland. I think they were at a stadium somewhere. It was one of those places. It was a stadium, and it just got dark. You saw the people just cheering.
Yeah.
and I'm like,
so cool.
and I heard it might be fake because you know how fake news is, and I didn't do the research that in 2044 we're supposed to get.
Huh.
The
I'll
next
look it up.
Yeah, that we're supposed to get the total eclipse.
Like it's supposed to hit over Florida.
Yeah, hit over Florida.
Okay.
And of course, they probably stretched out that cone of possibility just so it looked like it was supposed to hit all of
Well,
us.
Anticipation.
Let's
Yeah.
look and see.
Yeah. Ray, when have you done something you thought that it wasn't going to be cool, and you say, you know what? This is all right. Normally, when I sign up to do something, I don't think it's going to be cool, and then when I get there, I think it's the best thing ever.
Yeah. To be honest, I will say the icon, the eye.
Yes.
It, like, for the longest time, I'm like, God, that'd just be so stupid.
Yep.
But, like, it really is the coolest
It
experience
is.
because you could see all of Orlando up there.
And then you're like, can I go down again?
Yeah. And it takes a while to go all the
Yes.
way around. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a big fan of heights either.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, this is going to be really stupid for me because I'm going to be panicking and not look the whole
Yeah.
time. But when we got up there and we did the broadcast, I was like, this is really
I'm
cool.
going to take my mom.
Are you?
Next week.
She'll
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I'm going to take her
Yeah,
there.
the views up there are great.
Be last time you did something, you're like, man, it's going to be whack, man.
It looks like, by the way, we might get the 2045 eclipse, not the 2044.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be 2
eclipse.
years, right?
Yeah, so 2045, it looks like, according to the map, it's going to come across us, but 44, not so much.
Yeah.
44 is going to be the same path almost that they just had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Oh.
it says August
That shit's weird. I don't know how
12th,
that works.
2045. It should come across, maybe right across Central Florida, but definitely at least across the Panhandle. So.
Dang.
Yeah, so we should definitely get 2045.
My goodness. There was a woman who came out to our podcast live, said she drug her husband out. He was like, I don't want to go there. I don't want that mess, blah, blah, blah. And it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to find out, when did you have to, you went somewhere and he's like, man, you're kind of hesitant. And then after you got there, you're like, you know what, this was fun. This was pretty cool. Because after I watched the eclipse, I watched it on TV. And then at 3 o'clock, they just shut it down. I'm like, you're not going to take us all the way there? You can't, there's other places in the country. But they shut it down. I wanted some more.
Yeah, I mean, you could have followed it all day because I think they said Maine actually ended up being the best
last-
spot.
Really?
Odds were the forecast would be the worst in Maine because of this time of year, but for whatever reason, the weather changed, and Maine, they said, was the best spot to see it.
And they said temperature did drop here a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it was supposed to. I want to hear from you. When is something that was supposed to be, you're like, you know what, I don't want to go do that. You're having a party. I ain't trying to go, but you end up having a wonderful time. Got a pair of tickets. Check out Kit Leroy at the Yuengling Center in Tampa on June 9th. Tickets on sale right now. 407-919-1067-877. 919-1067. If you can't go, you can text. Our XL Mobile is 41067. Live stream is up, already talking with that on social media. Something you thought was going to be kind of whack, but ended up being pretty cool. Call us now. We want to hear from you on Johnny's House.
Boards broke.
There's always so many fun things to do around this time of year, especially outdoors, but I know how those seasonal allergies can take that fun away. But Advent Health Centric Care Urgent Care, they're here for you this spring and all year long. So if you're experiencing spring allergies or other respiratory illnesses such as a cold, flu, or strep, make sure you step in to an Advent Health Centricare Urgent Care. Don't wait. They have same-day testing and treatment, and they can get you on your way to feeling good again. Go ahead and go to Centricare.org.
Need a reboot? RC Hill here from RC Hill Mitsubishi. This month I'll help you reboot your old ride and save up to $8,000 on a new Mitsubishi. So if you've been dreaming of driving a new RC Hill Mitsubishi, don't get your wires crossed, because my team works hard every day and that's what makes us different. But hurry, a deal this good will shut down fast. I'm RC Hill and I'm your car dealer next door. 2 locations, DeLand and Ocala. See all my trendy rides at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Pack your bags and stay close to the fun at Days Inn by Wyndham.
Oh, I can't wait for our upcoming vacation.
Me too. It's time to get away.
Will you find us a hotel?
Yeah.
With comfy rooms?
Oh, yeah.
And free Wi-Fi?
Uh-huh.
Close to the action near all my favorite things, right?
Right.
Well, do you have an idea about where we can stay?
I have 1,500 ideas.
Seize the days at over 1,500 convenient Days Inn locations and earn Wyndham Rewards points on every stay. Days Inn, one of 24 trusted brands by Wyndham. Find your hotel at daysinn.com.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
Eastbound I-4 has a crash in the right lane approaching State Road 429. We're backing up already from US 27. Westbound I-4 has 2 right lanes closed with construction west of International Speedway Boulevard. Northbound State Road 429 is closed with construction at International Parkway, and southbound International Parkway is also closed approaching the Greenway entrance. There's a disabled vehicle in the center lane northbound on the Turnpike at the 408. If you see traffic problems, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
If you ever need our help, we're just a call away. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Oh, it's like that. I'm your dream come true when it's on a platter for you. Then you pull back when I try to make plans more than 2 hours in advance. I slam the door, I hit ignore, I say no, 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 no more. I got you blocked after this and afterthought. I finally cut you off. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind. Floating through the memories like whatever, you're a waste of time. You signals a miss, you act like you fit every stereotype, send a pic. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you out my life. With you out my life. It feels so good not caring where you are tonight. And it feels so good not pretending to like the one you like. I slam the door, I hit ignore, I say no, 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 no more. I got you blocked, excited to never talk. I'm so sorry for your loss. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind. Floating through the memories like whatever, you're a waste of time. Your signals a miss, you act like you fit every stereotype, send a pic. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you out my life. With you out my life. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at.
Sabrina Carpenter and Feather. It's Johnny's House Tuesday, 6:53 this morning. And a 25-mile-an-hour wind today, so it could get kind of gusty, but it's going to be nice. Mostly sunny. 83 is the high to 64 right now. Trying to find out something that you thought was going to be, it's be all right, but it ended up being really, really cool. For me, a TV show, I was just thinking about this. I watched Suits. I'm like, man, I ain't going to like it. I might give it an episode. Next thing you know, all in.
Same.
Because USA Network has some good shows. Because you've heard about Suits for years.
Yep.
USA Network, Suits.
I had no interest. And
None.
then you said it was good, so I'm like, all right.
I could be. You gotta
And
check it out.
I watched literally the first 15 minutes. I'm like,
whoa.
And now you guys got a celebrity crush too.
Good. Yellowstone, same way.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, I mean,
yeah.
I do like cowboy stuff, but I'm like, it can't be what everybody says
Yes.
it's going to be.
I'm not gonna lie. I look at Yellowstone pop up all the time on Peacock, and I'm just like,
It's a great show.
For me, I was 4 years in. Like, you haven't watched. It was like,
I haven't watched it.
Really? I'm telling you, Ray. It's like you watch Yellowstone. I'm like, nah. What? What's
really?
wrong with you?
Is it kind of like what's the political one? House of Cards.
I
Did you
love
guys
House
watch
of
that?
Cards.
Yeah,
Nah.
I didn't watch that like all the way through, but
I think you'd like it, Reese, because it's defined characters.
yeah, the
You know.
characters are great. The dynamic of it's great. The history of it's great. Like
great.
there's just a whole bunch of stuff like tied into it.
You find a character and that's your person.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But hey, if you get in, it's a rabbit hole. And then they left us all hanging because they don't know where it's going to start back up again. So right now we're just kind of waiting on an election or something. I forget. What are we waiting on? Well, I don't want to tell anybody because somebody ain't start
Yeah,
watching. Like,
somebody would be
I can't
pissed.
believe y'all told me that. I'll never forget Brian told the end of Dexter 10 years after
10 years after it was
That's
over.
crazy.
That lady was 38.
Look, the statute of limitations done run out on spoilers at 10 years.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah. Hey, no problem.
Kelly from Apopka. Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good. What's something you thought was wacky and you ended up saying, you know what, this is pretty cool?
The new Wonka movie.
The new Wonka movie.
Oh, with
yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
I'm going to have to trust you because it was on the other night. I'm like, oh, no.
I tried.
Oh, it was so good.
You tried, Ray?
I fell asleep. I tried, but yeah.
No?
Oh, I thought it was so good.
Did you really? I mean,
Yeah.
see, I want to try it, but I'm like, it's a musical, right?
Yeah, but they're all musicals if you think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Even the very first one, yeah. Wow.
I just don't know why you need so many versions of Wonka. I don't get it.
They're trying to keep that franchise going.
I
Somebody
loved
owns that
the
one.
original, the Johnny Depp one. I loved that one.
Yeah.
That one tanked.
That ain't the
I
original.
know.
The
No,
original.
I said that the original and the Johnny Depp one.
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. All right, you hold on a second.
The OG was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
Yes.
right? And then
Yeah.
Wonka, or Willy Wonka was
Yep.
the next one, and this
Yep.
one's just Wonka, right?
It's Wonka.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah. B, what they saying? on that?
XOMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact and need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just Google attorney Dan Newland. Someone said Taylor Swift. They said I went to the Taylor Swift show. I was like, I'll go because that's tag along.
Yeah.
And it turned out being super great.
I heard you appreciate the fact of how hard she works on that stage.
Yeah.
I heard she, when you go to that concert, you're just like, okay. And then all of a sudden you kind of know a little bit of the songs. And then you catch the energy of everybody else. And next thing you know, I can see you
Taylor
getting
Swift, for me, the switch flipped when she got into the feud with the Scooter Braun thing.
Yeah.
And she kind of like took over, and I'm like, oh, I like her
like a
style.
businesswoman.
Like I like the way she handles
Yep,
herself.
yep.
Because before that, I was like, oh, here we go again with this like third grade songwriting that everyone's gonna praise.
And then everybody like it. What are they saying on the stream?
Yeah, we got Poppy Jose. He said something that I thought was going to be lame ended up being cool. Being made to go volunteer at an elementary school in Korea. I loved it so much that it inspired me to want to teach.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Okay. Kelly from Apopka got the Kid Leroy at the Yingling Center coming up in Tampa on June 9th. Tickets on sale right now. Celebrity News, Ray.
Potentially how much Britney Spears could make on OnlyFans. Yeah.
Interesting. A couple minutes away on Johnny's House.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so there is an OnlyFans manager named Celeste Franklin, and she believes that Britney could bank $100 million a year on the platform. What you think?
I mean, I don't follow her from what Brian tells me. She's already naked on social media.
Yeah, she's pretty much.
But if you stuck it behind a paywall and that's the only place you could get it,
Yeah.
then
But it's like the same thing with, like, you've seen Nicki Minaj, you've seen, Amber Rose. So it's like, but they do these, like, videos and they do other things behind the paywall that are just
like Iggy Azalea
intimate.
doesn't do anything very risque.
No.
Like she does like boudoir type stuff,
Yeah.
and she makes $1 gazillion on.
She said $100 million.
$100 million, yeah, because obviously she's in no rush to restart her career, like her music career. But at some point she's gonna want to start making some money again, and so that's what this person, the OnlyFans manager, and she seems to be really good at doing those things. So we'll see. I don't know, but she thinks that Britney could make like $13 million to $18 million in her first month and level off to about $6 to $9 million a month, and then probably like $100 million a year.
Oh, I thought you meant $100 million a year.
A year.
Yeah, because she'll make about $8-9 million a month.
Yeah. Because what does Iggy Azalea make? She's like the highest one.
Yeah, she makes somewhere in the $5 to $7 million a month range.
She's out. She's not doing it anymore.
Yeah, no.
She got her money, so okay, I'm out.
Because you sign up for the subscription, and then once it's coming out, you don't really pay attention to it.
So it's just
recurring.
the card, yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have to physically go swipe your card every time.
Yeah.
You're just a fan, and you can go in whenever you want and look at whatever you want.
Yeah, it's just like another subscription that you forgot you had.
Right.
And it's like, oh.
Like right now, I don't pay attention to my Netflix. I just know it comes out.
Yeah.
My YouTube TV, I just know it comes out.
Yeah. So Beyonce and Jay-Z's 6-year-old daughter, Rumi Carter, made history as the youngest female artist to land on the Billboard Hot 100.
Please explain this
to me. So they're doing the same thing as like what Jay-Z and Kim Kardashian are doing with their kids.
Yeah.
So Rumi makes an appearance on her mom's song "Protector" from Cowboy Carter, and it came out at number 42 on the chart. So
and when she's singing or something?
She makes an appearance. I don't know exactly, but I mean, for her to do something on the song, I feel like she would have to.
All you gotta do is sample her or something.
That's it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything major. She gets to sing in the background.
And she gets credit.
Yeah.
Yep. But a lot of the artists, like Kanye, he'll always have his daughter listed as like a credit.
Yeah.
You know?
DJ Khaled does that. He put his son down as a producer.
The producer,
That is right. I forgot
that way
he does
he'll
that.
always collect a check.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So the record was previously held by her older sister, Blue Ivy. So in 2019, when she was 7, she came out at number 76 on St. John and Wizkid's song. So,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. That's why I'm like, oh my God.
But the next artist that has a baby should just get a little recording of it crying like the second it's born. And then just sample it. Drop it in there somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
And then somebody else like, that was 3 seconds old. This is actually 1 second old.
This is in the womb. I put the phone up to the womb.
You could probably credit your unborn child
the heartbeat.
as
The heartbeat.
The heartbeat. Yep.
I cannot. So Missy Elliott is hitting the road. Did you see this?
Oh, no, really?
Missy Elliott is headlining for the first time ever.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is very exciting. She's bringing Sierra and Busta Rhymes.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like a good show,
Yes, it is.
right?
Yeah. Where's she headlining?
So the closest she's going to get is Tampa, July 24th, Tampa.
Damn.
I know. I don't know what day that is. So you know how some people are doing like Tuesdays
I
and
know.
like Wednesdays? I hate that.
Well, it's wherever it'll fit with the sports calendar usually.
Yeah.
So, that's a Wednesday.
Dang. See?
Yeah.
But yeah, Missy, Sierra, and Busta all released new music. Missy and Timbaland are currently working on a new album together, so I wouldn't be surprised if Timbaland pops up on some locations as well.
Man, don't you know we on the radio and stuff?
I know.
Care.
She don't care.
She don't care about the fans.
But that's very exciting for her to hit that's her first headliner one.
I know.
So pre-sale tickets actually start on Tuesday, April 9th, which is today. And then general sales kick off on Friday.
Dang.
I was like, where is it?
Wednesday.
And I was trying to find like Florida dates, and I was like, okay, there was one. And I was like, give me another one because I know that's probably going to be a weekday.
You know, I mean, they usually do Miami.
Yeah.
You know, but
I didn't see Miami.
no.
on there.
Hey, we got a nice arena, too.
This is the first headliner in 30 years.
I know. It's going to be a lot of fun. We come back, we're going to play the game that we played at Johnny's House Podcast live, but we're doing it on the radio this time, Smarter Than Your Hood on Johnny's House. Benson Boom, beautiful things. You want to win some tickets, see them at the House of Blues. Keep listening to XL 1067 next week. We got details for you on that. It is 7:09. Johnny's House on a Tuesday. Breezy with a high of 83, 64 right now, and a lot of sunshine. Now, we did this on stage at Johnny's House Podcast Live, and it was a lot of fun. Man, we got to get my buzzer back up in here.
We need to like glue the buzzer down.
They were playing hard.
Yeah, no, we don't need that buzzer in here.
No.
There's a reason it's still in my truck.
Well, I got that ding. I got the ding.
That's not nearly
that
obnoxious.
Smarter Your Hood is when Brian found some questions, very, very, very simple questions. And where'd you get the questions today?
These are a little upgraded. Middle School 101.
Middle School 101. And you call in and represent your city because you think you're the smartest and let everybody else know that you have the smartest city in Central Florida. And winning today, got a pair of tickets to see 21 Pilot at the Kia Center September 11th. Tickets on sale right now. Now, just to give you an example on how hard these questions, we're going to play a quick round in here amongst ourselves. I'll be representing Windermere.
Winter Park.
And
Hialeah.
Hialeah. All right. And the way it works is if you know the answer, you yell out your city for a chance to answer it. You get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, you get a point. We take away a point, and the last one should be for a tiebreaker or for the win. All right, B.
All right. Question number one. In what year was the Declaration of Independence signed?
Windermere, 1776.
That is correct, Johnny Magic.
Thank you.
And there's a point for you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what?
Yes.
I was like,
All right. How about
She
this
backed off
one?
the mic.
I did.
What are the three states of matter?
Windermere,
Johnny Magic.
solid, liquid, gas.
Correct, sir. Look at the big brain on Johnny.
Wow.
All right, so 2-0 to 0.
He's cheating.
I'm about you? Right
He's
here,
got a son.
my eyes are closed. He has a son.
What?
That's all you got.
I mean, you didn't go to middle school?
No, that one teacher was winning all those points.
Yeah, I
Remember?
know. She was killing it. All right.
What do you call a group of fish?
Hylia.
Really, you guys?
I want
Hylia.
Yeah.
Say it.
Fish.
No.
School of fish. I don't know.
Winter Park.
You don't get a chance to double answer.
Isn't it like singular and plural? Fish. Fish.
Oh, I
fishes,
know what
fish?
it is.
I don't know.
I know the answer.
You
Go
don't.
ahead,
You
go ahead,
don't.
Ray.
No, I'm still astounded, but you don't
I
get to
know.
guess. It is school.
School.
But you didn't say school. You said fish.
What?
You said fish, and then you said school of fish.
What?
Yeah.
If
yeah,
this
you
were a
did.
game show,
Yeah.
no, that's not how game shows work.
I'm like,
Okay,
can I answer? Can I answer?
And I'm sitting there going, oh, it's easy. I'm
Yes.
overthinking this.
Yes,
It's
100%
overthinking
overthinking
it. I'm like,
So
a gander.
2 to -1 to 0.
Zero.
So this one would be a 3-point question.
3-point question.
Okay.
Yes.
So Norris could win it.
3-point question.
What are the 3 branches of the U.S. government?
Windermere.
Johnny Magic.
The judicial, the legislative, and the executive.
Correct, sir.
Damn
Wow.
You are the winner
You know what?
with 5 points.
Hats off to you, man.
He curb stomped
She
you
said
guys.
hats off to you, man.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm impressed.
Listen, I'm fasting today. I haven't had coffee. I haven't had a morsel of food in me.
Fish.
Well, it's even better when you get the question first.
I know.
What do you call a group of fish?
Fish.
Fish.
Fish. It's you singular and plural.
Now, if I were to say
Hopefully.
what were the plural form of the word fish,
I guess I would have been like
you'd
school of fish.
still be wrong. It'd be fishes.
Fishes.
Oh, she's
There
like,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
I wasn't
Oh,
correct
damn.
again.
All right, so
But
if
you
you
could
want
say there are many fish in the sea, so you could go either way.
I'm like, man. All right, here's the thing. If you like to represent your city, you can answer questions like that. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Pair of tickets, 21 Pilot at the Kia Center, September 11th. Tickets on sale right now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Represent your city. Smarter than your hood. You want to play? You got to call. It's Johnny's house. Johnny's House 723, Ariana Grande, break free on a day where it's going to be breezy. 25-mile-an-hour wind gusts, mostly sunny. High today of 83. It's 64 right now. It's time for you to represent your city. It's called Smarter Than Your Hood. Going to ask you some very basic questions, and the person that gets the most right, we're going to hook you up. Got a pair of tickets to 21 Pilot at the Kia Center September 11th. Tickets on sale now. But the first thing we must do is meet our first contestants calling from Winter Garden, Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn, how are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. You don't hear a lot about Winter Garden. It just has its own little thing. You guys ain't trying to expand, build nothing new.
Well, my area is technically Winter Garden. The Horizon's West, and it's all new.
I want to apologize. I was thinking about Winter Springs. I apologize.
Winter Springs.
I love Winter Springs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but Winter Springs has just been in the cut since
I got it
since
wrong.
forever.
Winter Garden is expanding all over the damn place.
Yeah, Winter
Complete
Springs
opposite.
looks
Yeah.
like it did when my grandma used to live there.
Winter Springs is just, they're cool. But when somebody calls about Winter Springs, I'll talk about them. But Winter Garden is growing up all over the place. How long have you been there? Josh?
About 3 or 4 years now.
Oh, and how you liking it?
Good.
Okay, now if there's gonna be a delay, you're not gonna win this game. I'm gonna tell you now.
You might wanna lose
It's-
that delay.
It seems to be a little delay here.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's a lot better because you would have
Is that
been
better?
you'd have been wiped out.
Yeah, you'd have been like, my buzzer's not working.
Oh no.
All right, and what do you hang out for fun in Winter Garden?
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
we
she ain't gonna win
go
this
to the parks or.
Yeah, well, we're gonna tell you now. We're gonna tell you now you ain't gonna win.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe they have a longer delay.
We'll see. All right, connected to line 3 from Davenport. Oh man, somebody from Davenport calls every week. From Davenport, Anthony. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Thank you. A first-time caller. My kids listen to you guys every morning.
Hey, we got a first-time caller. And every first-time caller, we give you a first-time caller number. That's a number that's just for you, Anthony. So whenever you call again, you'll say Anthony and give us your first-time caller number. Nerese, what is Anthony's first-time caller number?
It is 3109.
Anthony, what's your number?
3109.
All right, this is going to be bad. I'm going to tell y'all now, this whole thing
Yeah,
going to be
absolutely.
bad.
We're all hearing
It's
it.
going to be bad. I'm going to tell
I mean,
y'all
are you guys
listening
using
now.
like tin cans and fishing wire? What are you guys using?
Get off your Bluetooth.
Okay, the
All
laugh
Bluetooth
wasn't
ready
delayed.
to go.
Okay. We'll see.
Y'all listening, we know. We've been doing this for a while. It's
Yeah.
going to be real bad. All right, the way it works is, the way you answer the question is you yell out your city and not the answer. We got to gauge how you sound. So at the count of 3, yell out your cities. 1, 2, 3.
Winter Garden.
Oh boy.
Yep,
Well,
told ya.
they each have an
The
equal delay, so we'll see what happens.
All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Davenport.
Winter Garden.
All right, yeah, that's about the same.
Yeah.
So, all right, you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. But at the end, it's either for a tie or for a win. Here we go. First question: in what state is the Grand Canyon located?
Davenport.
Ooh, that was
tough. Real close.
I heard him first.
I heard Davenport. All right, Anthony, what's the answer?
Nevada.
Nevada is 100% incorrect. It is Arizona minus a point.
I Googled that one too to
I
make
know,
sure
I
because
did too.
the quiz had the answer right, but I wanted to make sure.
Yep, because I would have gotten it wrong. I would have thought the same thing.
I thought
Anthony.
it was in multiple states, but
Really?
according to the Google, it's not.
All right, Nerese.
According to history books, who discovered America?
Winter Garden.
Nevada.
All right, we heard Jocelyn Winter Garden. Who you got?
Christopher Columbus.
That is correct.
Yeah, but that's a lie. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
That's a lie they
That's
tell
a
you.
lie they tell you. All right.
According to America.
Going to America. Tell what they taught us in elementary schools.
I'm gonna walk into Old Navy today and discover a bunch of shirts that are already
There
there
you
and walk
go.
out with them.
And Brian discovered them. And they're gonna discover to arrest you too. B.
All right, who was the first man on the moon?
Davenport.
Winter Garden.
I heard Davenport and Anthony. Anthony, what's the answer?
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin is 100% incorrect.
That would be Neil Armstrong.
You now have -2. All right, but that's the fun thing.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
Good spirit.
He said, I got it right where I want it.
Here's the bad thing. Here's the bad thing about this game. It's the last. All right, Right now, it is Anthony -2 and Jocelyn 1. So that means that this last question, Jocelyn, you get it right, you win. Anthony, you get it right, we go to a tie and go to a tiebreaker question. Anthony, you get it wrong, you probably have the worst player to ever play this game today.
Yeah,
Definitely one of them.
Yes, definitely top 3 worst ever to play the game. Are y'all ready? I think Anthony wants to all work. All right, Ray, whenever you're ready.
Okay. What is the freezing point of water in Celsius?
Winter Garden.
Whoa. Jocelyn.
Whoa.
32 degrees.
32 degrees. You did not hear the question correctly. She said Celsius.
It is 0
0
degrees Celsius.
Which means it's a tie.
Fahrenheit, you're correct.
Yes. It is a tie. Hey, I don't make it up. All right, here we go. Seeing that yesterday was the eclipse. A total eclipse will be visible from Walt Disney World in August 12th, 2045. How long will that eclipse last? Jocelyn.
Oh, jeez.
One hour.
Lord, help me, Jesus.
Shoot.
She said 1 hour. Okay.
Did you even look yesterday?
Anthony.
2 to 4 minutes.
2 to 4 minutes. The correct answer is 6 minutes total from a comeback victory from -2 points to winning the game. Anthony, congratulations.
Wait, time out. You're not allowed to say 2 to 4.
You're welcome, Anthony.
Well, if he said 2 or 4, he was so close.
But 2 to 4, that gives him 2, 3, and 4.
She said an hour.
I know she did. I know she did.
Okay.
If she didn't say an hour, though, you can't say 3 answers. He said 2 to 4. That means 2, 3, and 4.
I mean, technically, yesterday's lasted like an hour and a half from start to finish, but not the total part. Yeah.
Yep, I said the
total
total
part was only.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe that's where the confusion was.
Yes. Yeah. She hung up and said, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Well, Anthony, Ray said you shouldn't win.
No. You can win because she said an hour.
If she didn't say an hour. Anthony, congratulations. Ray said you can win. So you got yourself a pair of 21 Pilot tickets at the Kia Center September 11th. You are going. Okay?
And Jocelyn said, y'all stupid.
Yeah, because I'm definitely the smarter one here.
Yeah, definitely. From a comeback victory. You hold on a second. We'll get some information, okay?
Sir.
All right. Listen, there's a survey said that something is getting smaller. And I'm going to have to agree. It's getting smaller with me. I'll tell you what that is next on Johnny's House. 7:23, it is Johnny's house on Tuesday. Sunny with the high of 83, 64 right now. I'm going to go around the room before we tell you what it is. They say that certain thing is getting smaller. Ray, for me, yes, it is. At my age, it is getting a little smaller. Ray, is it getting smaller for you? How about you? Smaller or bigger?
Age matters.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
it does.
size matters too.
That was it. Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah, size is getting smaller.
No, it doesn't.
Ray, would you smaller,
yes,
largest?
It's getting smaller.
It is?
Yes, absolutely.
And
I'm very happy
you're
about
a lot
it.
younger than me.
And I'm very happy with it.
Nerese?
I don't know. Ever since I started working here, it's been getting bigger.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. B?
Yeah, mine has actually gotten bigger.
It's gotten bigger too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it was small for a long time, and then bam.
Mine was huge for a long time. Huge.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, huge.
I do remember that.
Like uncontrollable.
It was uncontrollable.
It was.
It was.
It was not sustainable.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
But mine used to be small. Now it's like boom.
Yeah. Good. But I'm happy with the smaller. And Ray, you happy with the smaller?
And very much so.
And Brian, you happy with the?
You know what? I was content with it being small. I'm adjusting to it getting bigger, to being bigger. Yeah.
And Nerese?
Yeah, I'm just kind of going with the flow of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So if it gets smaller, again, you don't care.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right, let us tell them what we're talking about.
So according to a study, they say that your circle of friends has gotten smaller than it was 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
Which, I mean, really at this point is pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Because we're in 2024
Yeah.
now. So, I mean, I think that probably had a big effect on it. That probably allowed you to kind of cut some people off, not even on purpose, probably. It just happened.
Yeah.
And then when you went back to your normal life wasn't the same.
Yep.
So,
And you tried to get it back together, and some people decided they wanted another friend group, and it's gotten a little bit smaller. So I guess for me, it has gotten smaller. I don't like that it has, but now that I'm like a full-time single dad, I don't have time. You know, and if you're trying to have any type of relationship with anybody outside your family, there's your time.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a lot of time. But the core group of friends that I have, if I hit them up and say, hey, my son's at his grandmother, I got some free time, let's hang out, let's ride. But people do branch out. I got so and so.
Yeah.
Ray, why do you think yours gotten smaller?
It's kind of the same thing. It's like I went through a lot of different life changes in the past year, 2 years,
Well,
and so
a divorce can cut your friend group right in half.
Yes.
First of all.
Yeah. So I feel like I've found out who like the people that matter to me are within the last couple of years, and just being with the twins part-time now, because I have to split it with my ex-wife, I like either I'm with them or I'm like 100% just kind of like laying back, doing whatever I want to do. And I don't know. I'm just like happy with it being smaller right now, because when I had such a large group of friends, it is so hard to keep up with.
It is. And you want to, because you love and enjoy the energy that you have around them. But sometimes you're like, you know what? I lost that little bit of energy, but I got more energy in me.
Yeah.
B, now why has you gotten larger?
Well, a couple of things. My son graduated high school, and so he was always in sports his whole life. And so I was always obligated on Friday nights, so a lot of times on Saturdays. So I didn't have a big friend group because I spent my time at high school football games.
Yeah.
And
couldn't cater.
Like, very few of my friends wanted to go to the high school football games with me. Some of them did, but not very many. But now he's an adult doing his own thing, so that frees up my time more. Where like you guys gained more kid, I lost kid.
Yeah.
And then my wife, when she got into real estate, she got a whole new group of friends. And then when we moved back to this side of town, and she got really into it. So now I've gained those friends and those friends' husbands and stuff as part of my group that I didn't have before.
Okay.
And I'm not very good at being a friend. I'm a bad friend. I don't cultivate friendships.
Yeah.
So for me, it was much, to me, easier when it was smaller.
Yeah.
I didn't have to sweat it all the time. Now I feel like I'm not giving enough to friends that are trying to be friends with me.
Yeah, I could see
it's
that.
weird.
But I mean, at this point in the game, they know you.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and I've made it pretty clear with most of my friends, even if I don't tell them directly, like they've heard me say it here, I don't want your headaches.
Yeah.
I don't want your problems. I'm also not going to give you mine.
Yep.
So that's the kind of friend I am.
Yep.
Like, I'm not that dude, call me if you need to cry, because I'm not going to call you when I need to cry.
And that's funny, because coming up after 8 o'clock, we're going to talk about that new term that is going around. It used to be FOMO.
Yeah.
It ain't FOMO no more.
Right.
It's a whole different thing.
It's a weird friend. There's a weird dynamic with my friendship. Like, it's not that I don't like you. I got enough heavy stuff. I don't want yours, and I'm also not going to expect you to take mine.
Here's the thing. When you got a small friend group, you're a friend. I mean, you're in there. So when you get a call from them that something's going on, something's going on.
Well, if I had a friend, and I do have one or two, like you, that goes back that far, okay, give me your stuff.
Of course.
But, like, I don't have a lot of those.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But they also know they're going to get some of mine.
Yeah.
You know, because I trust them to understand.
And I've got 2 or 3 of those that go back to high school with me,
yeah.
and those I will give my stuff to, and I will accept theirs.
Yeah.
But like, if you're new to the friend, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah,
but that's it.
That's about it.
Don't call me with the other stuff. Find your other friends.
Nerese, now why has yours gotten bigger?
Well, since
Being
moving here,
Yeah. Mhm.
when I started working with Magic, I make friends with all of them. But then
Mhm.
when I kind of started working here specifically, it was kind of tightened up
Yeah.
to like specific people.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like Ray, when we went to Girls in Wonderland, and then I met your group of friends, I'm like, all right, well, I mess with these too. Like, this
Yeah.
is fun. So,
Yeah.
like, there are sections of friends that are kind of growing, but
Mhm.
like they're all separated
Yeah, yeah.
almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's kind of
absolutely.
growing, but in
Yeah.
its own small way.
Yeah, you have friends here, but it's not
Like,
just one whole big group.
literally, when I go to South Florida, I'm like, I hit Dade County, I hit my group of friends down there, Broward County, my friends in Fort Lauderdale, and then West Palm Beach. And it's just like in
But see,
clusters.
you gotta do like Ray. Ray merged them all.
Yes. Please teach me your ways, girl.
She,
I can't.
she merged. They weren't friends, but they're all friends
I'm like,
now.
if you can't get along,
Yes.
then let me know now.
They're all. It's like it's not friends here. It's not a pocket. They've all decided to just be one group of super friends.
Yes. Yes.
That's what she has. I want to find out from you. And how many years ago? How did you say in the last 5 years?
In the last 5, yeah.
Did you see your friend group getting larger or smaller? In the last 5 years, they said friend groups have been getting smaller. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, because we love talking to you. Please call. You can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. You can watch us do the show on our YouTube channel and live stream, meet friends there and talk about it, or you can hit us on social media. We want to hear from you because we like talking to you. In the last 5 years, has your friend group gotten larger or smaller? Hit us now. We want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 7:49, it is Johnny's house. Sunny with the high of 83, 64 right now. They said in the last 5 years, friend groups are getting smaller and smaller. Do you agree or disagree? We want to hear from you, and if so, why? From Orlando, Tracy, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Is your friend group getting smaller?
It is getting smaller.
And why?
Well, 5 years ago, I was 27, and now I'm 32. All of us have started to have kids. I have a 2-year-old and twins that are 3 months old. I have a bunch of kids, friends with, like, 3-year-old kids. I think we're just so, like, deep into our careers and stuff
So
that we're just busy.
So does it bother you that's gotten small, or you just realize that's just the evolution of life?
I don't know if it's really gotten smaller in the sense that, like, it's gotten smaller and we don't hang out as much, but, like, I feel like I communicate with them a lot still through text message and, like, even Instagram, we'll send each other funny videos. So I feel like
Tracy,
it's changed.
As a man who's been in the world maybe 3 or 4 years longer than you, what's going to happen is the text message is going to slow down. The hanging out is going to hang out. They're going to slow down a little bit more, and you'll have a core group. But keep fighting it. Keep fighting it. Keep sending out those texts. Keep on.
Oh, yes.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Tracy. You have a beautiful day, okay?
Thanks, you too.
All right, bye-bye. She said, I ain't trying to hear that. From Sanford, Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, friend groups in the last 5 years gotten smaller. Has yours gotten bigger or smaller?
Mine's gotten bigger.
Okay.
I think I have a friend, and I guess she's like Ray. She wanted to merge her friends. So I went from having like 3 to now about like 6 like core group friends that we always just text and hang out. But the good thing about them is that we have busy lives and everything, and we text and don't see each other a lot because we do have, kids and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But when we just start hanging out, it's like we just picked up, like we just basically seen each other yesterday.
Yeah. See,
so it's gotten bigger,
Ray's friend group went from like 8 to 40.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be able to keep up with that many.
They have a fun coordinator.
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't think I'll be able to keep up. But the small group that I do have, we do love each other. And we're always there for each other.
Yeah.
So I really do appreciate those ladies. And I'm one that I don't like to bring new people to our group because it's too much to keep up. But at this point, I didn't have a choice with them. But I appreciate that they came into my life, and I didn't have a choice.
I had a friend. I call those the stingy friends. They're like, we shouldn't bring any more friends in.
Yeah.
I'm one of those. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm one of those.
She said, you can't sit with us.
No,
She literally said that.
Yeah, she's like, no, I don't want any new people.
They'll fall off eventually, though.
It could throw away dynamics of friendship sometimes if you have somebody different and everything. But the friends that they brought in, they're amazing. They're amazing. So
But Stephanie say, no more, though. Those were fine. No more.
No, that's it.
No
That's
more.
it.
Cut it off. We're done. All right. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. It's always like, I don't think we all need any more friends. Who are we to stop that?
It is a lot of work.
It is work. From Cocoa, Jason.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Jason is from the city Cocoa or Cocoa Beach?
The city Cocoa.
Well, you ain't got to say it like that, man. Damn. What's wrong with this Cocoa Beach? Dang. Man.
We just don't got the beach here.
I got you. All right, Jay, what's up, man?
So I would say my friends group got a little bit bigger past couple years. We had a fantasy football fantasy football league, and it was kind of on the smaller end. And then the past couple years, we grew to the max with 12. So every year we get together, do a draft party, do a draft Olympics as well, where we determine our draft order. So that's been real fun the past couple years. And then throughout the year, we keep up and just basically talk about sports all year long. We've all been friends since high school, so it's going on about 12 years now.
Let me tell you, man, something about those fantasy leagues. People have been holding on for years.
Yeah,
years.
It gets pretty competitive, not going to lie. Lots of trash talk going on.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've never played fantasy football ever.
No, it's it makes the games a lot more interesting on Sundays, especially when you got more interest and when you got the personal link to the players that you drafted. But it's a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thank you there, Jason. Ray, what they saying over there?
A lot of people say that as they get older, they're starting to realize who like their main core group of people are.
Mhm.
And then somebody is the complete opposite of that girl saying everybody is welcome. I try to make friends with absolutely everyone.
There's always like that one person in the group, like everybody, come over here, be my
Yeah.
friend. B.
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Google Attorney Dan Newland. Most people say they've gotten smaller
Yeah.
between working from home, so
Yep.
you lose your work friends,
Yep.
and then a lot of people have kids they didn't have 5 years ago, and that limits your time to hang out. So,
And Nerese.
Jessica Santiago said, my friend group has always been small because of my shyness. After the Johnny's House cruise, I forced myself to step out of my comfort zone, and my friend group definitely grew so much bigger.
Good. A lot of people who watch the live stream, their friend group has grown tremendously because every time they go out, they meet somebody new. And Evan from DeLand said his is small but still stayed the same. Hey, bottom line is, if you're happy with them, keep them as your friends.
WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So I guess there were like viewing parties all over the country yesterday, which was really cool.
I saw one from Houston, and it was like at a rooftop bar, and everybody was on the street, and when it went total dark, it was just cheering. I'm like,
yeah,
that's so cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, I know they had one at the Niagara Falls and all that stuff. So, but a music festival in Texas was entirely dedicated to the solar eclipse.
Okay.
And it got scrapped.
Oh, no.
Entirely.
What happened?
So basically just because of weather. And they're like, this is a freaky reason, but God is basically telling you, do not be out here. And like, that's the way that they like pitched it to them, is that, listen, if you want to stay out here during the weather, you can, but like, in other words, stay at your own risk. Yeah. So they said guests may stay for the eclipse, provided that they pack and be prepared to depart after totality. But what they're saying is that, like, you're not going to see it really well out there, where a lot of people were expecting. There's people that bought tickets to this, like, music festival, and it was supposed to be, like, 5 days together. It looks like a Burning Man.
The weather was going to be that bad? Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it would be like Burning Man, like that kind of festival. But they were like, we regret to inform you that severe weather is forecasted, including risks of high winds. They're expecting tornado, hail, like all that stuff. So people were like, stay if you want to, but it's on you.
I get that, man. We used to do Red Hot and Boom, and a big storm was coming through, and we got on the mic and say, hey, look, everybody, y'all need to seek shelter.
Yes.
Listen, this is going to be really bad. And no one moved.
Nobody moved.
Nope.
And I'm like, we're not joking.
Yeah, and I lived in Texas for a while, so the weather in Texas is like that here. Like, it'll spring up out of nowhere, and it will be severe lightning. But Texas is part of Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
So there's a part that just tornadoes just come down there and just rip
for whatever
through.
reason.
So yeah, you got to be careful.
And they were basically saying that, like, listen, if you are expecting for some tunes and good times, like, we're pulling out. We are pulling out.
Because the artist's like, I'm not going in that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so, I mean, but like I said, those viewing parties across the country are really cool. Yeah. The Niagara Falls one was good. The one that I saw in Mexico was really good, too.
Really?
Yeah, where it went totally dark.
So I'm assuming the world didn't end and all those other things. There wasn't a
if it
power
did,
grid.
You weren't on the side you thought you were.
You're right, 100%.
This is hell. We are actually in hell right now. Just kidding. We're not.
Damn, I'm in here by association.
You fools done drug me down. Maybe you're under review.
Maybe.
It'll swing back and get you next week.
Oh, my gosh. So Jason Kelce, obviously, we know that he's retiring, and that is Travis's brother,
He should be a
Taylor
wrestler.
Swift's That's exactly what I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are saying that once he is totally retired from the Philadelphia Eagles, that he needs to go to WWE, and that they would open him with wide arms.
Yep.
Because he did make a WrestleMania 40 appearance, and people were like, I love this dude. He's got a great personality.
Only thing about that is that he'll be away from home now more than ever before.
Yeah.
Because with football, at least you had a break, between in the off season. Wrestling is all the time. All the time.
That's true.
They're wrestling maybe 3-4 days a week.
But they said that the moment that Jason Kelce and then who was his teammate? Lane Johnson.
Yeah.
Once they revealed themselves in like the middle,
Crowd went
everybody
crazy.
was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah.
So
Well, they were in Philly, so that helps.
yeah, that's true. But of course, WWE and like the Miz and all that stuff, they were like, we would totally welcome him, and they even offered to train him and all that stuff. So I just don't know. I feel like after playing, what do you play like? How many years?
He played, what, 12 years?
Yeah, he's played for a long time.
Yeah.
That like your body is just like,
Can't take
give it a
anymore.
break.
Yeah.
Give it a break.
But sometimes when you're used to the team environment and the energy of the crowd, for a lot of athletes, that's when the lights go off is when they start turning.
Well, he's got that wrestling personality.
He does.
Like, he's that guy.
Yeah, he can turn into that character.
Yeah.
That's great.
Just like that. All right, we come back. There's a brand new term that we want to share with you. Whenever we hear them, we try to share them with you and see if you can relate to it on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 839, sunny and breezy. 83 is a high today. It is 64 right now. Coming up after 8:30, we're going to do Close Encounter. And if your name is Kelce and you're at the Johnny's House podcast live on Saturday, you need to listen about 8:30. Somebody's trying to find you. Okay, if your name is Kelce, missed encounter, somebody you met there, they're trying to find you. So at 8:33. We'll get that person on and see if we can make an encounter happen. We haven't done a good job. I thought if we pre-promoted a little bit earlier,
right,
if possible.
I mean, we've had people that called, just not necessarily
this
wanted.
This didn't go the way we thought. We thought we'd make some connections.
I think it's all in what you think is a missed encounter on your end.
Yeah.
Just because you think there was a missed encounter, don't necessarily mean that person wanted to not be missed.
Oh, yep.
The connection sometimes doesn't go both ways.
It doesn't go both ways.
The politest I can say it.
Kelce, if your name is Kelce and you were hanging at the back bar at the Johnny's House podcast live, there is someone looking for you, and we'll talk to that person coming up. All right. You heard the term before, FOMO. If you haven't, that's the fear of missing out. And that's when something is like when I used to hang out, I'll never forget it. The night I didn't hang out was the best night ever, man.
Yeah.
You missed last night. What, man? It was crazy, man. Big Booty Judy was there. She was looking for you. What? You know, then I hang out the next night and nothing.
Yeah.
So
it's like even the people on the live stream. If you didn't get to come to the podcast live, you do feel like you missed out.
But there's a new term now.
Yeah.
And this is better for me. And what is it called, Ray?
This is called JOMO.
And what is JOMO?
The joy of missing out.
Yes. Yes.
And I feel like that somebody sent me this thing on Instagram about JOMO, and I was like, I think that's the stage of my life that I'm at right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm at that stage where I'm like, I'm okay with scrolling through social media while I sit on the couch and do nothing.
Yes. I've seen it where my friends like, man, we was out till 4 a.m. I'm rested.
Yeah.
Y'all hurting. So I have that joy.
And I feel like I still do enough of things that I really don't feel like I'm like bored with my life, but I'm also not trying to say yes to every invite.
Man, who would have thought the joy of missing out?
The joy of missing
the
out.
absolute opposite of fear of missing out. I've seen it. Brian, you have it? You ever have it?
No, I mean, very few times do I see something that's going on and wish I was there. Now, I do whenever I sit at home and waste a day, feel like I wasted the day. I could have done something with it.
Yeah.
But not because I see somebody else and go, oh, God, I wish I was doing that. Because I very rarely do that. Very rarely.
Yeah, that's sometimes when you're like, man, we close the place down. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't beat you up that night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know me. I know how bad I would feel if I was to hang out as late as I hang out. Yeah. My recovery time ain't like y'all's. So I'm glad that I'm like, man, I'm happy. Like, so yeah, man, it was crazy, dog. I'm lost my voice. I'm like, I'm feeling good. so I enjoy.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I was a little happy that we cut Saturday night short. Not going to lie. Because I had a lot to do on Sunday. And I'm like, well, if we're out, we're out.
We're out.
But when we weren't out, I'm like,
Nushi, think you've had it?
So for me, it's a little weird because, like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, God, I wish I was at that event. Why am I missing it? Like, I don't have that kind of, like,
FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
Yeah.
But I do wish I was there. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense?
That's the fear of missing out.
No, like, how do I put this? Like, I'm not going to sit here and be, like, envious of this event that I'm missing. But if I had gotten tickets, I'd be like, yeah, I would have gone.
I guess when you
Like
say
passive-
the fear of missing out is not that it's like, man.
It's not killing me that I didn't go to this concert.
yeah, but do you
'cause
see
whatever.
stuff and you're happy that you didn't go? Because that's what
That's
joy
not,
is.
that's what it is too. It's not like I'm like thrilled that I didn't go. It's
Oh, so
like,
you don't
it's
have it
fine.
yet.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
like,
yeah, I haven't crossed that border yet of like the what is it called?
The
The
fear-
joy,
the joy of
missing
missing out.
out. Because I would have had liked to gone, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, dang.
No, but for me, it's like when I'm not, my head's not hurting and I'm productive and my friend is not.
See,
then I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I missed
I
that
feel like
thing.
you're in the middle of
Yeah.
FOMO and JOMO.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like you're the middle stage.
If it meant that I was going to suffer with like a little bit of a hangover, I was like, man, it doesn't happen every time, so I would have ate it.
Yeah, well, that's good for you.
It's just look on your face. I haven't gotten there yet, so.
No, when
It's
I
gonna creep on me.
when I get in it and my head start hurting, I'm like, dude, you too old for this, bro. You need to know better. So I ain't got that problem. I want to find out, do you have the joy of missing out? JOMO, not FOMO, the joy of missing out. You hear about all these other things, you're like, oh, I'm glad I ain't go. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile is available for you to text anytime. That's 41067, and we'll get those and social media live stream. We'd love to hear your comments. JOMO, the joy of missing out. Do you have it or do you still have FOMO? Let's talk about it on Johnny's House. Jack Harlow, Loving on Me on Johnny's House, 825. And it's going to be sunny, breezy with the high of 82 to 67 as we speak. All right, got a new term. It is JOMO. That's the joy of missing out. Before it was FOMO, the fear of missing out. That's why I had to go out every night because I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. Now it's the joy of missing out. Where are you in all of this? Let's see. Christina, good morning.
Good morning.
FOMO, JOMO.
JOMO for sure.
What happened, Christina? You was always that girl. What happened?
I was like pre-pandemic. I was going out all the time. I made the plans. I invited
right.
people. I did dinner parties.
That's right.
And now people invite me out. I'm like, oh yeah, sounds good. That sounds cool. And then they text me and I'm at home. I'm like, nah, I just usually make up an excuse. I lie. I'm like, oh, the kids are sick or something. But yeah, I'm not going. I like my house.
COVID did that. COVID made people very comfortable just being at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
everything I like is at home. I have the music I like. I can invite anybody over if I want to, but I like just chilling alone. I got my wine. I got my shows.
And it doesn't. It doesn't help that everything's damn expensive now.
It's so expensive. It's $100 stepping out the door.
Stepping out the door, $100. As soon as you step on that mat to get out the door, that's $100 right there.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. I'll stay home. I'm good.
I got you.
I'm good.
Enjoy your JOMO, Christina.
I will.
All right, see you, girl. All right, let's see here. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning.
And how old are you, Anthony?
11.
11 years old. Do you have JOMO or FOMO?
FOMO.
You have the fear of missing out.
Yeah, at 11, I can see that. Yeah, you want to be everywhere.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're on top of everything, huh?
Yeah.
So at 11 years old, what do you fear of missing out?
Like, every time I'm at like a party, I keep like missing like my favorite show, like that is live, but like every time I'm
Anthony,
not at a party,
Anthony, how many times you go to parties, player?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Tell me about the last party you went to.
Or something like that.
Tell me about the last party you went to.
A birthday party.
And how was it? Tell me about it. How was it?
It was good.
They have a DJ?
No.
Did they rent out the whole VIP?
No.
No.
Did everybody get a swag bag at the end?
No.
What kind of party was this, Anthony?
It was a birthday party.
And what did y'all do? What do you do at 11-year-old birthday party?
Like, it was like at a trampoline park.
Oh,
that's
okay.
fun. I think swag bags go away at like the age of 10.
Really? You think so?
I don't know.
Did they bring out like the Red Bulls with the sparklers on them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have a VIP area?
I mean, like, they have like a private room for our birthday.
Oh, that's the VIP. That's the VIP. All right. Well, listen, you're 11 years old. Keep enjoying yourself, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling.
When he gets a little older, they call that the champagne room.
He'll figure that out down the line. From Winter Springs, Christina, good morning.
I waited till you hung up.
Hey, guys.
You did. JOMO or FOMO?
Major JOMO.
You too, Christina. What happened? You used to be that girl. What happened?
No. I got 4 kids, middle schooler, elementary. I got 2 special needs kids, a 3-year-old. I got a 5-month-old. I want rest.
Yeah.
So if you get that, go ahead.
I need to recharge my battery. No, it's not happening. I've had my sister-in-law gets us into a very popular theme park here in Orlando.
Yes.
With the mouse.
Yes.
She calls us all the time. Hey, I can get you in this Saturday. You want to go? No, that's okay.
No.
But it's completely free. No, I just think about walking, waiting in the line with the kids. No, I'd rather be at home. I even asked my husband for Mother's Day, if I could just take a nap, that would be the best gift.
Aw. Well, Christina, you hang in there, girl, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We got a VIP passes to the exclusive clubs all over Central Florida. They're yours.
What?
No, I'm playing.
She's going to be like, nah.
Suddenly she wants to go.
I know. I'm playing, girls. See you, Christina. Ray, what they say?
Let's see here. Sorry, my computer.
Okay.
Somebody said that I do have JOMO, and as I get older, just like the last topic you were talking about, how your friends get smaller.
Uh-huh.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, big.
XOMO powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said they are happy to miss out on everything. Family gatherings, vacations, adults who can't get their S together, all of it.
What happened to the world today? Noreen's live streamers.
Yeah, we got Sabelli. She said, not going to lie, I was afraid for the FOMO on the Saturday of the Johnny's House Live podcast because I love my stream family.
Yeah, you should have missed that one. Though.
But she had like a sudden family get together, so it was.
We're more important. We family too.
Yeah, we are.
We are family too. All right, you know what's up, man. We're going to try to find somebody with those connections on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. Missed Encounters. We're looking for a young lady by the name of Kelce that was at Johnny's House Podcast Live. We'll talk to the gentleman who's trying to find you. Can we make an encounter or not? It's Johnny's House on XL 106.7. 8:37, you are listening to Johnny's House. It's a Tuesday morning, warming up quickly, 68 right now, getting up to about 83 and a lot of sunshine. We call this Miss Encounter. That's when you say, you know what, I saw someone, and hopefully they listened to the station, and for whatever reason, you didn't connect with that person that night, so you call us up. And if we think it's legit, then you call us, and then we hear your story, and hopefully that person is listening, and then they will call up, and then we'll make some type of encounter. We can't call it misconnection because somebody else already owned that one, so we just changed it to encounter, but the same thing. All right, so if you went out to the Johnny's House podcast live, there might be someone listening or looking for you. Let's see, let me get that right there. There you go. Charles, good morning.
Hi, morning.
All right, so you came out to Johnny's House podcast live on Saturday night.
Yes,
all right.
I was at the beach.
Okay,
yeah.
Tell us what happened. We'll sit back. So what happened?
So I went by myself, and then I met this girl, and she was with her friends, and we were all kind of like standing by the back bar for the night.
Mm-hmm.
And since I was by myself, and they were all super friendly, they let me kind of like hang out with them, and all of a sudden they kind of just, I became part of their group.
I met a few people that did come solo.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they pulled me aside and said for whatever reason they ended up by themselves, but they said the same thing. Everybody made them feel like they were part of it.
Everybody got. So you just merged in with a group of women.
Yeah, right. Lucky me.
Okay. So what happened?
So yeah, we were all just laughing together, and as the night progressed, I was like, all right, these are some awesome girls. So I brought them all around, and then the night went on, and they were like, well, we'll get your next drink. And I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them I was kind of, calling after. Her name's Kelce.
Okay. And what? Okay. So you met Kelce.
After I went next door to meet Johnny's house, and then I didn't see her anymore. So I was hoping to link with her by calling here.
Okay, so you met a young lady. You was hanging out at the back bar. Her name is Kelce. She was hanging out with a group of friends. Well, describe her. What does she look like?
She's a white female, brown curly hair, brown eyes, kind of thick.
Okay. What was she wearing?
She was wearing jeans.
Okay.
And a black tank top.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it was her and three other women. We were hanging out by the back bar.
Okay.
I would love to talk to her.
All right. Well, describe yourself.
I'm 5'9", about 200 pounds, kind of thick also.
Kind of thick.
Yeah. Hair and eyes.
Okay. And what were you wearing?
I also was wearing jeans, and I had a collared shirt untucked.
Okay. So you're hanging out with these group of girls, and everybody's friendly, and you just had eyes. You just said, out of the group, I wouldn't mind meeting Kelce. But you never really, did you show her any attention that you wanted to meet her, or you were planning on doing that after you did the meeting with us? Or, did you show her any way that you were attracted to her?
I was friendly with all of the girls, but I feel like she's definitely my type. And
okay.
Yeah, I feel like, if I had more time, I would have asked her for her number. We could have hit it off.
Okay. So she was there. She listened to the show. You listened to the show. You were there. And so hopefully we can make an encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold on a second. We're looking for a young lady. Her name is Kelce. Let's see what she described her. She's a white female, brown curly hair and eyes, kind of thick. You're wearing some jeans and a black tank top. You were hanging out with your three friends, and you were all by the back bar all night. You met a gentleman there, and he bought you guys drinks. You bought him drinks, and at the end of the show, he was hoping that. See, that's what I noticed. That's the running theme with the guys here.
Yeah.
They don't shoot their shot.
Right. You need to start shooting early.
Yes, and then you wait till the end of the night, and then they jet it.
Right.
And then you call us trying to find.
But if it were reversed and it were me in that situation, I would do the same thing because I would hope that organically it would happen, and then it just never did, and now I'm calling the radio station.
If that was me, I'm looking at the one who's smiling at me a little bit more than the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's the one you would go for?
Yeah.
Because she's the easy one? Is she smiling?
No.
Or the connection is there?
Not necessarily the easy one. It's the path of least resistance, right?
Thank you, Brett. Thank you,
Way
to
reword it.
When you've been beaten down by life like
Yes.
me and Johnny have, and rejected the way
Yes.
we've been rejected in our life, we look for the path of least resistance.
And she smiled a bit more. So
She
my
seems
thing is,
interested.
let me talk to you. Okay,
Right.
so if your name is Kelce and you were there Saturday night and you were talking to a gentleman and he was hanging out with your girlfriends, 407-919-1067, 919-1067. Call us right now so we can see if we can make some type of encounter happen. We'll find out next on Johnny's House. $8:45, Johnny's House, windy and 82, 67 right now, and a lot of sunshine. All right, if you're just now listening, let me catch you up. This is Missed Encounters. We have Charles, who's on hold. He was at Johnny's House podcast live on Saturday night at the Beachum. He went by himself, was standing by the bar, met a young lady with a group of 3 friends, and they just kind of let him hang out in her circle. They were laughing and stuff. He brought them around the drinks. They brought him around the drinks. The young lady he wanted to talk to, her name is Kelce. After the show, everybody went next door. They weren't there. He just wanted to talk to her. He's looking for a white female, brown curly hair, dark eyes, kind of thick. You're wearing jeans and a tank top. He says 5'9", 200, kind of thick, dark hair and eyes. He was wearing jeans and a collared shirt. Let me make sure that we got that right. Did I get all that right, Charles?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. All right. Well, there is someone who say they may be Kelce. If Brian, you can connect those 2 lines. Let's see, we got that. Good morning. Is this Kelce?
Yes, it is. I think you were talking about me on the radio. I listen to you guys every morning.
Okay. Kelce, were you at Johnny's House Live podcast on Saturday night?
Yes, with my girlfriend. We had so much fun.
All right. Do you remember talking to a guy that was hanging by, I guess he says, the back bar?
Yes, I do. He was so much fun.
Okay. Well, here he is. Charles, this is Kelce. Kelce, meet Charles. Charles?
Oh, man. Hi, yes. Kelce, you remember me from Saturday night?
Yes, I do.
Yay!
Okay. Look at Ray. All right. Okay. Charles?
Say something.
Yeah. I was wondering if we could exchange information and get to know each other a little better.
I mean, what? Charles, this is like kind of awkward, but So me and my girls were talking about you on the way home, and my friend Christina was thinking about writing in to you on this. So, like, to meet you. You remember her? Like, taller, blonde hair with, like, a killer body. She was really liking you.
Well, Kelsey, I was wondering if you're interested.
No, remember what I said about the path of least resistance, my
Wait.
friend.
Do not lose
No
this
one
opportunity.
listens to me.
But maybe he doesn't like blondes. Or that's not
Path of
his
least
type.
resistance,
Maybe that's
Ray.
not his type.
You want to rob a
I think
bank,
you're
or do you want to take the
attractive.
found
Yeah, I
money?
think you're attractive, but I can't. So look, my friend liked you first. Girl code. I can't talk to you like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
You're
would
blowing
you like
it.
to meet my friend? She's really pretty, smart, and in sales.
No, he's blowing it
Yeah,
already.
no, I'd love to. I just felt like she was out of my league, so I felt like I'd have a better chance meeting with you.
Oh,
no.
That is
Oh,
not
so
what
he
you
did take your
say.
advice.
What are you saying?
You jackass.
No, now he didn't take.
Oh, boy.
No, your friend is like really pretty, but
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I've never really gone for a woman like that because she'd never go for a guy like me. So I think I could have a better chance.
But you're saying
if I
she would.
Just met a girl like me.
What? What do you mean, girls like me?
Oh, you know,
I'm gonna
'cause I'm
leave.
kind of like just basic.
Oh, no. Oh,
You think
no.
I'm basic?
Well, he didn't just say
Yeah,
that.
so
He
like a
said you're
basic girl. Like there's nothing wrong with a
Thick,
basic
too.
girl. I like basic girls.
You aren't who we thought you were. Goodbye, Charles.
Wait, no. Wait, what did I say?
See?
Why did you hang up?
What do you mean, why did she hang up?
Bird in the hand, man.
Charles, hey, can you disconnect that one?
Which one? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Well, she disconnected herself. So.
Charles.
Bird in the hand, Charles.
Charles, let me explain. No one wants to be called basic. I know you called in to speak to Kelsey, but you thought her friend was out of your league, so you went for her. It's okay to think that way, but you can't say that kind of stuff on the radio. You said you went girls like that. The tall girl that likes you, she doesn't go for guys like you, right? In your opinion,
Correct.
And you've looked at, like what Brian was saying, you looked at the group and said you had a better chance of talking with Kelsey than you did the tall blonde who was really trying to get with you.
Which is fine.
Well,
but then you
I
don't
wanted to
articulate
meet
that
with
on the
her.
radio.
Was that Charles?
She's in my league, and I stay in my lane, and I didn't want to make her feel bad, but that's I look at myself and I say this is what I'm worth, and
Okay, so but with your insecurities, you just brought her down.
Yeah, first of all, work on that part. But then second of all, you don't tell a girl that, I usually only get fives and you're a five. So
Very insulting, my friend.
I decided to not go for the 8 because, I'm better suited for the 5 and you're the 5. You shouldn't say that.
Yeah, you
that's all.
shouldn't say that. And I understand, man. You went there by yourself. You saw the group. You looked at the group and said, I have a better chance at that one. Girls like that don't like guys like me. And that's fine to think that. But you cannot say that if a woman is listening.
You should have just said, you know what, you're more my type.
Yes.
You're more what I'm into. And then just kept the other part to yourself.
Bro, and plot twist, the blonde chick liked you anyway.
Yes.
Right.
Gosh.
That's when you shift the gears midstream and go path of least resistance.
Yeah, you just.
And it was like, you
That
know what?
works both
You know
ways.
what, Kelsey? This is what you should have said. This is what I said back in my player days. I would have said, wow, you know what? I was digging you, but you know what? If your friend, and I respect the girl code, but if your friend wants to step to me, I want to step to her. Let's make that happen.
Right.
But see, you would have gotten that game and got intimidated because you felt she was so far out of your league.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, most girls are out of our leagues.
Yes.
As guys in
Yes.
general.
Just take this as a learning lesson or something.
Seriously.
Yeah. So you want to try to get a friend?
I would say.
I would say that that's out.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Kelsey's going to be like,
Yeah. All right, Charles. Sorry, it didn't happen, player.
No, maybe I could write in and try to.
You already wrote
Bye,
it.
Charles. Bye,
bro.
Charles.
No,
Bye,
we-
Charles.
yeah,
We're
man.
done.
We allow one shot to be shot.
Try again
And
at the next Johnny's House Live podcast.
You bricked it. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Come by all means,
Yeah,
but
come,
don't do
come.
that.
I respect the person standing in their league. I do respect that, but you can't,
you don't.
as you say,
You got to
B.
articulate it differently. That's
Yeah.
all. And
you said
once,
that exactly right. Like, you can't say, I think I'm a 5, and I think you're a 5.
Right.
And us 5 should hang out.
You just say, I saw you and you're more my type.
This man needs player etsicate.
No, he
no,
doesn't
he
want
needs
to be a
basic.
player.
I'm not a player by any means. He needs common sense.
He's got to take the Johnny Magic class.
No, my class is old now. I got common sense tells me don't say that. Tell a woman, you basic, I'm basic. Let's basic together.
That's common etiquette. That ain't. Player would have already had pulled both of them.
So what did we write that as a missing encounter or just?
No, I'm gonna go. We connected again.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, we led you to the sale. You just couldn't close the deal.
He blew it.
All right. Look, if you meet somebody, hopefully there's a common bond in the show that we can find them. Email one of us and we'll see if it can work out for you. 852 Johnny's
and
house.
then say less.
Say less. What's up, live screamers? How we doing today? What's up? Good morning, good morning. What's up, streamers? What's up, Lisa? How's everybody today? Hey. What's up? What's up? Anybody that went to the podcast, did y'all see this Kelce guy at the back bar? The documentary's dropping. It'll be sometime in after June or July. They got a lot of stuff they want to film.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, is it me?
I'm like, it has not shut off.
I had to change my jacket because it's not anymore.
I'm good. So anybody see this guy with the ladies at the back bar? We were on stage. We didn't even know we had a whole sales department there.
Whoops.
We had no idea. Anybody new to the stream this morning? Anybody new fam we need to say hello to? Brian, they said it was a good try with Charles. It just... Hey, look, some guys know to stay in their league. After years of being rejected, you kind of know where you need to, you know. You don't want to get rejected, so you stay in your league. And plus, if she'd have gone out with him, he'd have been so intimidated by her that it would have been awkward for her. Oh, you had two people that was new today? Okay, I'm sure y'all welcome them in. Tell them to come back tomorrow, because your fan base here is getting so large. What happened to Tessa from Utah? I don't know. She said she was going to take a break for a little while because we didn't put her on the air enough. Huh. And she does that every now and then. She'll pop back in. Yeah. He needs that in num school of how to get a date. No, he just needs to just not say things that he thinks. Yeah, we're serious about coming to Ocala. We just got to find a venue kind of like the one that we're in that, you know, we can stay in it and hang out. And
all right, we're back in a minute.
All right, we got to go back on air, y'all.
Bye.
See ya.
WXXL HD1 to Barry's Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Remember when Mel Gibson was infamously arrested?
Yes.
Remember that? So
Okay.
it was like back in 2006. And it left him like blacklisted and everything.
Yeah.
Well, he was saying that, excuse me.
Go ahead. They tried to blacklist him. He just made his own movies.
Yeah, he paid for it
Yes.
himself.
Yep,
Well,
he sure did.
He came out and he said Robert Downey Jr. was the only A-lister that talked to him back in the day when he was being blacklisted.
Really?
He was the only one that was willing to give him a second chance was Robert Downey Jr.
Well, that's because he got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because he was done before he was Tony Stark.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess Mel Gibson was doing a Esquire interview just talking about, you know, just like recent things and his life and how he got to where he is and everything. And he was just talking about how Robert Downey Jr. was there, and he remembers a couple of years ago that he invited him to some kind of award show.
Okay.
And he was like going through this seesaw thing with Hollywood. He didn't know if he was going to stay, what was going to happen, and all that stuff. But he said Rob, speaking at that award show in 2011, he basically stood up and said that everyone in Hollywood was not without sin. And so he basically was like calling him out and everything like that. And he asked for folks to forgive Mel Gibson.
Good for him.
Back in 2011. I'm like, that is a good friend right there.
That would be the equivalent of somebody standing up now and saying, forgive P. Diddy. That's how bad he was blacklisted. Ain't nobody gonna do that for P. Diddy. I don't see anybody stand up going, hey, not someone on the same level. You got a lot of people that's trying to work their way up.
Yeah.
Someone on that level going, hey, we need to forgive.
Like, he's very lucky. But I mean, like, obviously, Mel Gibson himself has, like, tremendous talent and everything. But, like, to have Robert Downey Jr. in your corner and being like, listen, Hollywood, back up.
And here's the sad thing is that you will always remember who was with you in your lowest moment and who was not there.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know if you saw, but Jonathan Majors did get sentenced.
Okay, what did he get?
And so he was sentenced to domestic violence intervention, that program. So following his conviction on assault and harassment charges for attacking his then girlfriend, he was required to do 52 weeks in the in-person therapy. That's like what their requirement is.
52 weeks of therapy.
So,
Woo.
Yep. So in-person therapy.
In therapy.
Yep.
52 weeks.
Yep.
That's gonna be hard for him.
Better than jail.
Unless they do it through, Zoom. I mean, video. But that's.
He originally was facing up to a year behind bars for the assault
I'll go ahead and talk
conviction.
to you once a
So
week.
I'd be like, all right, 52 weeks of in-person therapy, domestic violence programming. It's in Los Angeles where he resides. So it's like he's.
Oh, and you did say in person.
Yes.
It's gonna be hard for him to work. He can't work anywhere unless he does stuff in Los Angeles because it's in person. Because I was thinking, it said, you can get the video thing, but no, it says in person.
Yeah, so he was actually ordered, or she was ordered a protection over him. So, I mean, it's just still, like, there's a ton of different things that are coming out, but he was going to face 364 days in jail.
Wow.
So he's luckily not doing that. Also, if you see a story where it's like Chrissy Teigen and John Legend got left in Thailand, they just had a layover. So I just want to say that because it got me this morning. And I started reading it. And I'm like, she had a 5-hour layover. But they were talking about how they were like stuck in Thailand and all that stuff and how it quickly turned into this long airport stay and they were stranded. And I'm like,
Here's the crazy thing with stories. They don't give you facts anymore.
I know.
They tell you the little bit of tidbit and write a story around that.
I know.
They're trying to get you with the title.
That's why I was like, oh my gosh, they're stranded with their kids.
They're gazillionaires. They're never stranded.
No.
It doesn't even matter. Let's say they were stranded. They're not stranded like me and you stranded.
No. So they had a 5-hour layover.
He would only say, I don't want to do this. Let's go ahead and get a private jet to come get us.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for it, but
I know.
we got to
I'm
get
like,
home.
come on.
Us, we're like, I'm stuck in Thailand.
Right.
Yes.
We're sitting in the like little tiny chair inside the terminal. They're not. They're in the lounge chilling.
All right. Ever get caught up on anything? We always tell you, listen to the podcast from Johnny's house. 910, Johnny's house. What's trending on the way? And Reese, what's something you're working on?
There's a student who got his excused tardy pass signed by a celebrity.
Also, somebody's going to win some tickets to see 21 Pilot after 21 Pilots on Johnny's house. $913, that's 21 Pilots on Johnny's house. And by the way, we need to give some tickets away to 21 Pilot. First, Nerese, what do they have to do to get these?
Yes, so you have to follow us on XL1067 Instagram.
Simple.
And in the post that I put up, you have to count 21 Pilots. I'm kidding, that's a joke.
Yeah, it was very funny. Very, very funny.
No, you had to tag your concert date and make sure that they also were following XL1067. And I can't stress this enough, but we check if your friend follows us because there's 2 people that I had to X out when I saw that they weren't. So, without further ado, the winner is...
Who is it?
Joni _Villafane _Salaz.
Congratulations. You followed the assignment. You got the tickets. You're going to 21 Pilots. It's just that simple. We give away stuff. Just follow the instructions. And you can win. All right.
Please check your DM.
All right, congratulations on that one. If you know that person, go ahead and hit them up and say, I think they're talking about you on the radio. Other than that, Nerese, what is trending, ma'am?
All right, this is really cool. So during a Bruce Springsteen's concert out in San Francisco, there was an 11-year-old boy who was at the concert near like the front of the pit area. And the boy had a poster like on a sign that said, skipping school, sign my note, like question mark. And there's a viral video right now of Bruce signing the paper. Like he takes it and puts it on his lap and he's signing it. And he put a personal message that said, Dear Miss Jackson, Zibby has been out very late, rocking and rolling. Please excuse him if he is tardy, with his signature.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yeah, that's
It'd be
really
crazy
cool.
to get that note away.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
But I ain't giving it to you.
I got to keep it. All right.
There's a woman based out of UK who got a letter in her mail almost 27 years after it was originally sent. So this card was still in great condition, but the stamp on it read 1997.
Mhm.
So this letter came from an ex-girlfriend's mother at the time. And the mom wrote a letter basically saying how, like, she was really sad that there was, like, the breakup between both of them, but she was hoping that they both would still very much remain friends. So the letter never got through. No one ever knows, like, what happened with it, but it was just sitting somewhere collecting dust for 27 years, since 1997.
Somebody moved a desk or something. It's like, oh, damn.
That'd be a text these days. So
Yeah,
it'd be already over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So many youngsters out here. Another 12-year-old boy,
Mhm.
he's going viral right now for finding a jewelry that's almost 300 years old. So his name is Rowan Brannon, and he was walking his dog out in England, and he found this gold bracelet on the ground. So when he took it to his family, the family's like, oh, this looks very different. So
Yeah.
they took it to an expert, and the expert did the studies, and he was like, yeah, this is like really, really, really old. And it's basically considered like treasure.
Okay.
So it's just been, 300 years just sitting there. And then
Did
the
they
kid
put a
just
value to
found
it?
No, I couldn't find it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But it's got to be priceless at this point. Yeah, because the material is not like existing today, kind of. It's not what it's used to make gold.
Take it to the
these
pawn
days.
shop. They'll give you the value
Oh,
for it.
Well, they
They'll
won't know.
undercut you.
For real.
They're like, you know what? I don't know anything about this, but I got a buddy.
Yeah.
Let me call him down here.
No, they'll be like, oh, this is nice, $50.
50 bucks.
I'll give you $50 for it.
Hold it up. It's
I know
kinda
how
di-
pawn shops work.
It's kind of dirty.
Yeah.
Looks kind of old.
Right.
Yeah.
$50.
Whatever the weight is usually what they give you. That's it. They don't care about anything else.
There's a viral video right now on TikTok about a woman who is sharing her story about how she got with her man.
Mhm.
So this woman, she's divorced, 3 kids. She said that when she would go pick up her kid at school, she noticed this fine-ass man. And she
Okay.
said when she spotted eyes on him, she started going there every day for the next 8 days, just kind of hanging around the parking lot, talking to like the teachers and the moms, just being like, yeah, so do we know who that guy is? Do we
Okay.
know? And so apparently this guy is too a single dad, divorced, and he has 2 daughters that went to the same class. And she tried putting in like a little like slip a note to the teacher saying like, hey, if you ever talk to him, like give him my number.
That's a little
And then-
thirsty.
Yeah, right. In class.
Make your move, girl.
I saw this story. I said, flip the genders. This ends very differently. It ends with a
So-
trespass warrant.
So basically, at one point, the single mom and the single dad did talk for a second, parted ways. The dad went to go get the daughters, and the teacher was like, hey, that lady out there wants to give you her number. And he's like, great, because I want her number too.
Okay,
He ended
and
up
they-
getting the
and then-
number. Yeah, he reached out to her, and then within like a few days of just being together, they basically got eloped.
Did
got
they
married.
really?
Yeah, so they're both married. They got, what, 5
None of that
kids
happens in the
together
car
now?
line. I mean, nobody talks to anybody in the car
Yeah, I was
line.
going to ask you that.
Let a
No.
dude lurk around the parking lot looking at a mom for 5 days. Let that happen. Hell no. He's going to jail.
Excuse me, sir. Can you talk to us over here?
Yeah.
What? What
But
you doing?
I saw
Ma'am,
this. I thought to myself,
I've been trying to look at her for 5 days, sir. Come with us.
right, yeah.
Put your hands behind your back, please.
I saw a picture of the couple. That man is a zaddy.
Is
Get
he
it, girl.
really?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but Brian is right. Reverse that. He's going to jail.
Facts.
I was just trying to meet her. Yeah, yeah, sir. Come with us.
Right.
It's also Unicorn Day and Gin and Tonic Day.
All right, sounds good. We come back. I've noticed that some people are doing away with something. I'll tell you what that is on Johnny's House. 921, it is Johnny's house. Sunny with the high of 83. It is 70 right now. I've noticed something that's kind of like going away. Saturday night, we were kind of like we'd done mic checks, and we just kind of waiting behind stage, waiting for the show to start. And I remember that I ain't have anything to eat, and he said, "Well, look, I'll go run over and get you some tacos." So I gave her a $20 bill. She came back with the 20 and some chips. And why didn't you spend the money?
And that is because they do not take cash, sir.
Really?
They don't. Yes.
Is that the norm around? Is that becoming the norm?
COVID started it.
Really?
A lot of businesses just went cashless.
And I think it's just the convenience of even having it on your phone. It's
Uh-huh.
kind of like it's digitally always with you, because that's how I had it with me. Like,
Really?
Yeah. So
They reduced touch points during COVID.
Yeah.
So they're like anything that changes hands.
Yeah.
So they don't have to do any. There's no touching anymore.
See, I don't have that thing set up on my phone. I mean, I got my credit card, of course, but I don't have Apple Pay.
I have it. I don't use it.
I don't have it. So, but I'm always one. I'll always have. So if you want to rob me, I got $20 in my pocket. I always keep 20. My dad always raised you. Always keep something in your pocket.
See, I never keep cash. I always think to myself, man, y'all are going to rob me for nothing. Yeah. Like, you're going to be seriously mad, and then probably beat me up because I don't have anything.
Yeah. I always have at least a 20. So
I find it to be weird when it's the other way around, because I've gone to restaurants where it's cash only.
Oh.
Which I'm just like breakfast.
Well, yeah, because there's
spots.
a lot of smaller places. They have to get charged a convenience fee or something with the credit card companies and other companies. So it's like they have to,
fees.
transaction
and they
fees.
don't want to jack up the prices of the meals so they can cover the convenience fee.
Yeah.
You bring cash, right?
I very rarely.
Really?
Yeah, I don't ever have cash on me.
I noticed that I have cash in my wallet for like 2 to 3 weeks because I've never had to use it.
I think the only time I have cash is if I bet you something and I win.
Yeah.
And that's when I have cash.
Well, we all go in on something, and Ray's always like, I'll cash out somebody. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. And Narice, you don't carry cash either.
I don't, but my mom says the same thing. She's like, have
That's
something
whole
on you
old
because
school.
you just never know.
It is so old school that that it's just ingrained in me. Because, like I said, the 20 that I had, it was folded up so tightly that it had been there for a while.
Yeah.
I had to unfold it and get the creases out so I can give it to you.
Well, I have a story with that $20 bill.
Okay. Oh yeah. You said you wanted to do something. That's
okay.
right.
So that $20 bill, just so you know, the total came out to like $9 and something, and I was like, okay, I gotta find change to give him back at least the 10. And then I was like, we were in the heat of the moment kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no, keep it. I was like, no. Like, literally, it's fine. Like, you always do the most. So here, take it.
I said
And
no,
you're
and
like,
I'm going to leave it on the table.
Either someone grabs it or you do. And I was like, fine. So in my head, I was like, I'll do something with it later for everyone. So yesterday, I made a stop. Are y'all ready for this?
boy.
Oh, here she goes. She's always buying something.
I know.
Well, technically, I bought it, so
Yeah,
I hope y'all
technically.
enjoy it.
So I did a prayer over this, my friends. Let's hope that we come home
Oh,
as
God.
millionaires.
You bought the what? Which one? It's 90 million.
So I got each of us the Florida Lotto and
scratch-offs.
None of them are high right
scratch-offs
now.
and
I
scratch-offs.
think there's one about 92.
So there's 2 in each of these.
No,
So
you sure?
Maybe. I don't think so. But
yeah.
Let's see. We're trying to find out.
Powerball might have grown pretty quick.
Yeah, I think Powerball.
Oh, right here. You pick your poison.
But somebody won 2 weeks ago.
Pick a lotto.
Not even 2 weeks ago.
I'm checking right here. 97. 97 million. All right.
My Powerball. Mega Millions.
Mega Millions
is
97.
Yeah, Powerball's 31.
Pick your lotto.
Pick one.
And
All
then
right.
do you, Johnny?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm feeling good about these numbers.
All right. Look, I already told y'all what y'all gonna get from me if I win. Did we get
And I
scratch
thought it
out
was
too?
fitting because we have been talking about this for a
This
minute
is
now.
only 11 million, so I say only.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm like,
but that's a lot different than 200 million.
What am I scratch off at?
Oh, it's right there. B has it.
Oh,
yeah.
oh. Here, which
There's
one you want,
2
left or right?
On them, so I didn't know if
That
we attempt
one.
to scratch them off right now. So.
No, we ain't gonna do it right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh man, I ain't win nothing.
But anyway, yeah. So I did a prayer.
Oh, are we supposed to split the scratch
so
off
when
too?
is this drawing happening? Oh, just kidding. It says it right there.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's the
You
next.
guys, I never played this.
I see. I want to find out if you're one to take cash or you never bring cash with you, and if you notice that there are more establishments that are going, as you say, cashless. If you don't have plastic, you can't get in. Got a $100 Planet Hollywood gift card. Planet Hollywood unveils an array of culinary offerings celebrating spring, now available through April 30th. We want to hear from you if you carry cash, if you don't, or if you've noticed more places are going cashless. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile is 41067. Social media live stream, we want to hear from you always. Cashless or carry cash, $100 Planet Hollywood gift card, but you got to talk to us on the radio on Johnny's House. 9:36, Johnny's House, Britney Spears and Toxic. We talked about her earlier today in Celebrity News. Again, that's why we tell you to listen to the podcast. They said if she did an OnlyFans, she could probably make $100 million a year.
Yes.
And you can hear all that on the podcast. It's just that simple. All right, 9:37, a lot of people are going cashless. Want to find out if you carry any or you're 100% cashless, and if you are noticing it. Also, $100 Planet Hollywood gift card for someone just talking to us. From Claremont, Bailey, what's going on?
Hi, Johnny's House. How are you?
We're good, Bailey. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. So you never use cash, always use cash? You know this place going cashless?
I always use cash. And funny story. So my family owns a business, and I'm a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And most of our money that we make is tips, which is cash.
Yeah.
But I've noticed, so there's a new restaurant in Claremont, not going to name it.
Okay.
So if you go through their drive-thru, you can only pay card. If you have cash through the drive-thru, you have to go all around the building and pay inside, and wait in the line. I think that's a little unnecessary.
Really? Huh.
But, I think it's just crazy because now it's all card and people actually have to ask now, do you take cash?
Yeah.
And I just feel like cash should just be a thing.
Now, I'm just curious, Bailey, how old are you?
16.
You're 16 and you carry cash. I find that, so it must have been something that your family has told you to always carry cash.
Yeah, kind of.
Because your generation.
Is it like an allowance that they give you, or do you work?
No. I just make tips and then whatever I make on my check.
Okay.
Oh, because a lot of people, especially in your generation, cash is a thing of the past. But you're sitting here talking about, no, I ball out. I make it rain.
Yeah, I prefer cash. I mean, I have a card, but I don't ever use it.
Oh, wow, that's okay. Maybe you're onto something. Hold on one second, okay, Bailey?
Okay.
All right. 16, I would have thought that one. From Orlando, Ellie, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good, good. Do you carry cash?
No, I really don't.
Not at all. Now, when did this stop?
No. It's never really been a thing for me. I got cash in high school from birthday presents, so I would take the cash, of course, but I just haven't really ever held cash on me.
And I'm just curious, how old are you?
I'm 20.
20, see? It's that gap between 16.
Yeah.
16-year-olds say, I always carry it. 20-year-olds like, I never carried it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm an Apple Pay kind of girl, but in Waterford Lakes, there are 2 restaurants there that I walked in. This was the one day I had cash on me, ready to spend it because I don't like to carry cash.
Yeah.
I go in, oh, we're cashless. Huh?
I was
so confused.
I would be like, you turning down this money?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they say
I'm
yes.
Are you serious? I'm not going to lie. I was a little mad because, the one day I have cash, you won't take my cash.
Wow. So did you want it? Did you want where you going so much you went ahead and pulled out the plastic?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah,
I had to pull out my phone. I didn't even have my wallet on me because I always have Apple Pay and usually everywhere accepts it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, you hold on a second too. Crystal from Orlando.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Crystal? Thanks for calling us.
I'm good.
Good, good. Cash, no cash?
Both. I do both because of the last people were saying, some places do accept cash, some people don't accept cash. But ever since before COVID, I've actually been doing this where when I'm at a small business, before I pay, I'm asking them, do you guys want cash? Would you prefer cash or would you prefer my credit card? Because I know the small businesses have those fees.
Yeah.
And so I will always ask them. And sometimes they are like, either one was fine.
Oh.
And then sometimes, of course, they want the cash because they don't want to have to pay those fees.
Yeah.
It's gotten so bad with me. Now I feel guilty if I don't have cash when I'm going into a small business because I'm feeling bad that I'm making them pay those fees.
Oh, wow. Okay. And out of my own curiosity, how old are you, Crystal?
I'm about to be 47.
Oh, you sound like you're like 16, so.
I do have that temperament.
Yes, you do. You hold on a second. Okay. Ray, what's over there?
They said that there's a lot of theme parks that are actually cashless.
Yeah.
And the Kia Center is too.
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they said after seeing money pulled from under sweaty boobs and underwear, yes, please, can everybody be cashless?
That a lot of stuff that we talked about, COVID started and it stuck. That's why. 'Cause
Yeah.
it has been gross for a long time.
Yeah, it has
so
been.
this is giving them the excuse. Look, no more touch points.
Yep. And B, anything over there?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck and need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone says, I only have cash when I got to spiff the tooth fairy.
Okay.
Which is sometimes
you need to
gotta
have
do
that cash. Yes.
Got to do that. Then someone says they carry it because of an emergency, but they hate using it because kids don't know how to count these days, and I don't got time to teach that 19-year-old by the counter math to give me my change correctly.
Wow.
Dang.
So they ain't doing that.
Well,
And
ain't good
someone said they keep all of their cash. They don't use a bank at all. They got a safe at home. They said if I want money out the bank, I don't trust that it's going to be there. So I put all of my money in a safe.
There's some people that think, and I guarantee that's old school right there. Because if you've seen the banking system crash, and people understand that it's insured now, but they're like, listen, because a lot of people made a run to the bank, and the bank stopped. And they said, oh, you can't. Everybody's making a run. We got to stop. It's going to mess everything up.
It's insured by the government.
Yeah, but
we don't trust them anymore.
Yeah. It's going to take. Here's the thing: the insurance don't kick in that day. So if you need that money that day, and they shut the banks down, you'll get it eventually. You may not get it that day.
Well, if the government falls, you ain't, because they're the ones insuring it. And there's some people who think the government aren't going to be able to cover it. Like they threaten to shut down every 6 weeks because they can't pay themselves.
Yep. Bailey, we're going to hook you up with a $100 Planet Hollywood gift card. Planet Hollywood unveils an array of culinary offerings celebrating spring. Available now through August 30th. They want you to try the apple walnut gorgonzola salad, the lobster mac and cheese, and so much more. $100 from Planet Hollywood. Enjoy that. It's 9:43. $9:45. This is Johnny's House, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. Ray's been talking about this for a couple of weeks. She's going to the Pride Prom, which is happening this Friday night. They did the invites and everything like that. Now, if you'd like to go, I got a pair of VIP lounge tickets to the Pride Prom that's happening Friday night at the Orlando Science Center. It's presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka. And with this, you got some meet and greets. You can hang out with Ray a little bit and also some of the performers there. So it's going to be an interesting night. If you would like to go, a pair of VIP lounge tickets to the Pride Prom. Now, if you win this thing, you're going to have to do the prom invite and ask somebody to go with you and get dressed up and go because it's a prom. You got to do all that. But if you'd like to go, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, a pair of VIP lounge tickets to the Pride Prom happening this Friday night at the Orlando Science Center. Call us now. We'll see if we can hook you up. Ray, what you got going on, ma'am?
That's exciting. So it's going to be fun. Which, by the way, did you know how expensive limos are?
Yes.
Why?
Outrageous.
Yes. Gas is expensive.
Gas is expensive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I guess.
Yes.
So holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Yes, it's like, no, we don't know.
You guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't think we try to do something a little special for somebody like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and Uber this.
Yeah.
I posted on my Facebook, hey, anyone know anyone who knows someone who knows
Yeah.
someone?
Yeah. Woo. I am actually going to go look for a prom dress today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go do that. And then I have to do blood work first. So I've been fasting all morning and I feel like a zombie and I feel very hangry. And you're very lucky I didn't rip all your heads
And
off.
that's funny because everybody was talking about how hungry. It was so weird this morning because when Reese came in here, as soon as she got in, she said I was hungry. And I'm thinking to myself, you just left the house. Why didn't you eat something?
Right,
and Brian was like, man, I'm a little hungry myself. You didn't say a word.
Because
I noticed
knew
that you're
as soon
always
as I
hungry.
as soon as I started saying I was hungry, I was trying to convince myself that I was not hungry.
Wow.
But
I didn't notice.
I've
I'm
been
like,
struggling.
Ray was like, I can't relate to y'all. And you always, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Okay.
get blood work done, and then Sienna has a baseball or a softball game tonight.
Very good. Naris.
Yesterday, I caught myself in the middle of like deep spring cleaning.
Mhm.
Made it through the hallway and the guest bathroom, so got to finish the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
B?
Let's see. Just a bunch of work to do around here. I'm getting my windshield fixed today because 429 put 3 cracks in my damn windshield.
serious?
Yes. So I had to get my windshield fixed. And got to give a shout out to, sorry to mention Food Ray Elixir. I'll eat yours.
No, I'm bringing it home.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm
They're
bringing it home.
food by
They don't
today.
carry.
Again, they got tacos, they got wings, they got the best lunch downtown. It's on Washington, right off of Orange. So you can go check out Elixir any day of the week. But they are doing UFC 300 on Saturday night, so you can go watch it there. And our sister station, Earth Day Birthday.
Yep.
That big show's coming up. You can buy your tickets at Elixir, and you can
Mhm.
avoid the service charges, cash only. Speaking of cashless,
Cash only,
no
yeah.
cash. You got to bring your cash
Bring
to
card,
Elixir.
mhm.
But yeah, best lunch downtown. Thank you for bringing food, and I'll eat Ray's.
All right. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Sabrina.
Sabrina, you want to go to the Pride Prom?
I guess I'm a little bit late. I was calling in regards to the casting, but I guess we moved on. That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they're only taking cash at the Pride Prom.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know.
All right. You hold on a second. Here we go. All right. XL, good morning.
Hey.
You want to go to Pride Prom?
Win the ticket?
Yes, you did. You are going VIP style to the Pride Prom.
Sorry.
It's Friday night at the Orlando Science Center, and it's presented by Tito's Handmade Vodka. You'll be in the VIP lounge, and you got the whole VIP experience, complimentary drinks, everything. So congratulations.
Awesome.
Now, you're going to do, it's a little late in the game, but you're going to do a promposal?
I don't know. Now I have to find a date first.
Oh.
You know there's somebody on your mind right now. Right now there's somebody on your mind. You just ask that person.
Oh, I have a few people on mind.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Good.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait. To help you understand, this is Kevin on the naughty list.
Oh, Kevin on the naughty list.
Oh, yeah.
We was hoping in the brand new year you might get off the naughty list, but I guess not.
Why would I get off the naughty list?
No, Nate. You do you, Kevin. You do you. You hold on so we can get some information and get you at that prom, okay?
Oh, awesome. Okay.
All right, perfect. We're going to hand this thing over to Ryan Seacrest. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yo, I really do have to go fast today because I got to get some stuff done and I got to get out of here in the next 20 minutes. Not being mean, but I have